UK Fallen tries to farm up the wave. Meanwhile, Onyx nearly goes down, will get hit by the Shuriken toss, and now Ninja will trade his life for it, but I think that's pretty worth it as Onyx is most of the damage right now for STC. Knockup connects, but the hook will land on the Magic Knight. He goes Super Saiyan to try and trade back against the Sniper, but the knockup will stop him from doing any more damage. Now Bard exposed, will get applied the anti-heal, will go down. Now Swordsman will follow as the Archer is nowhere nearby. Regardless, hook connects onto Bard. Leaf Strike does follow through, and JSL is picked off, and Furnace only hits onto one, but that was Damien Tideshow, and UK Fallen now down. Morgard against taken by STC, but everyone will get picked off for it, so Kinetic Surge punish the Morgard take. Teleport Strike connects onto Sniper, though. Threefold Slash as well will pick him off. Banner is finally down here for the side of STC, but Infernus hits onto multiple targets. Ninja leaps in, but the Shrine Gate is down. Gunner trying to shoot down Onyx, but not quite there. Berserker will live. Divided Prevention as well to keep everyone healthy, and the Gunner will go down. The damage sources from Grid Strikers are getting picked off one at a time. JSL now being the focus fire here by the side of Grid Strikers. And we're back. What's up, everybody? We are in the spring playoffs! Oh boy. Last match was probably one of the greatest matches of all time. Kinetic Surge dog walked Binary Tigers, and we can't even watch it. It literally doesn't let us. Yeah, like there's no button for it, which is crazy. I don't know why there wouldn't be, but this means that yeah, our match with them, it'll be our rematch. So as a reminder, the first time we played against them, they blew us out, and the second time we beat them 2-1. So we haven't had an easy match against them necessarily, but who knows, right? Who knows? I do want to watch the Nightblades versus Grid Strikers match, because Nightblades is, in my opinion, probably still better than us overall. They're probably still the best team in Korea. Again, the reason why we won that series is because our players performed in the clutch. I mean, that's how it is, right? Like, beating overwhelming odds requires some legendary moments, and we had some legendary players perform some legendary moments. I mean, if I recall in that last game, I mean, Onyx was literally a non-factor until right at the tail end when he was full build and was blowing light blades into the enemy team, deleting them. So it's one of those things where, again, it's gonna be intense. What? Oh my god. No way. I can't even watch it. Grid Strikers beat them. Oh my god. That is upset. That's a bigger upset than me. Than me beating them. Binary Tigers got lost to Rapid Storm. Wow. Wow. Top 4 in the standings, by the way. Hang on, where is it? Sorry, I keep clicking around, but I just need to show how ridiculous this is. Top 4 in the standings. Binary Tigers and Nightblades out for the rest of the playoffs. That's crazy. Rapid Storm and Grid Strikers going on a miracle run. That's insane. Only one of them will be able to play against me or Kinetic Surge, though. And this match, again, our match, it's not going to be easy. I know for sure it's not going to be easy. I'm not expecting it to be. Growth? Wow. Zhuangji is looking so good. Like, low-key, I might swap him out for Onyx in, like, next split after the first international. Because this, he's growing real fast. Ryujin as well. Looking real good. Same with UK Fallen. Same with JSL is still better. I forgot he's 21. JSL is still 21. And he's pulling off legendary moves like this. Holy. This guy, he might be Faker one day. Like, JSL might be, no, sorry, not Faker. Keria. I mean, I don't watch League that much, but every time I watch Keria play support, he is significantly better than any support player I've ever seen. JSL might be Keria. Like, he might be our Keria. He's just so good it doesn't matter. Frost is regressing. We expected as much from slightly older players, but yeah, our prospects. Our team is a bright future, boys, and we're in the playoffs. It's our future is bright. Our present is bright. I mean, we'll have to see here. Weekly solo analysis report. Ice Mage and Vampire are high win rate tops. I remain unconvinced. I'm not moving their tier. I don't remember one time I'm like, Vampire's good here. Like, I just don't. Okay. It's time for STC versus Kinetic Surge. Well, not yet, apparently. Oh, we're on the weekend, right. There's like a whole week rest period before we play on the matches. I forgot that's how League of Legends does it. So how Dota 2 does it is we just like play through the week, and then we have a championship Sunday. Right at the end. Like every day there's a match, at least one match every day. But for League of Legends, they like literally play through it like it goes through the whole month, which is, you know, a different way to do it. I'm not sure if I prefer it over, you know, watching Dota matches, being able to watch Dota matches every day for like 2 weeks, but you know, it's a different style. I don't hate it. I just don't prefer it, I guess. Man, that wait felt like forever. Holy. Weekly meta analysis. PDD's merch. We have stocked merch. They haven't sold out. PDD has 300 posters left. You guys, we're not gonna sell out of posters, boys. Financially, we're only 300k down. We might actually break even this season if we keep going. That's pretty peak. We've gotten lots of it. Most of it has been prize money, bringing us back from the brink, which is nice. I guess he doesn't have enough rest. PDD, get some rest. Do we want to... Man, I will miss PDD if we release him, but I'm not decided yet. I just can't trade him because he's too old. He's not going to get markedly better. Oh yeah, I forgot Mind Control is on this team. Oh my gosh, man. Okay. Key player is their jungler. Cool, that's fine. Play around that. The most picked champion is Cavalry. Cavalry is worse now. I'm not that worried about it. Frost is having a bad day. GG. Ryujin, are you ready to tag in, my boy? Your mental and focus are atrocious. Everything else is actually not that far away from Frost, unfortunately. Frost. No, we'll get no. It's not time. Not time yet. It's not time yet. It's not time. Sun is no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, we get first pick here. And first ban. We can ban Cavalry. I don't think I would mind that. Pyromancer is not that crazy to me. Monk insta-banned here. I think we ban Fire, keep Hammer open. Jiangxi ban is interesting. I think we first pick Hammer. If they take Archer, that's fine. Bard, dual Blader as your bot lane. Interesting decision. I think we have to steal Berserker here, otherwise they're going to take it. And Sniper is still open, so it's not... I'm not threatened by it too much. We have to take Berserker here. I don't want to give them Berserker Bard. Giving them Archer is fine. We have the El Clasico lane available. We can run Executioner Sniper here, probably for bot lane. Anything else that would be good with Executioner, or is it just that? Swords is not that good anymore. Scale, I mean, Sniper isn't that good anymore. Damage scale is terrible now. Be honest, we just need some range damage bot lane. I mean, Executioner is taken. Oh, what do we take here? I mean, giving UK Fallen Gambler seems okay. I've never actually seen him play Gambler before. But I'm confident UK Fallen can make it work. I think it's the best pick here. Honest. Demon Jungle, so that's top lane Dual Blader. I think we'll be fine with that. I think Damien Taicho can handle that just fine. Executioner ADC, you are out of your mind, Mr. Head Coach, sir. I think this comp is good. Ninja Top. Wow, they drafted themselves into a losing lane. Congratulations, I guess. Farming cover? No, you counter jungle. Top side, as usual. You're against a better jungler than you, though, so don't get swapped in and die. That's really all I'm asking from Onyx here, is to not get swapped in and die as he plays for early tempo. Other than that, everything looks good. We play for Poe. They're playing mid Archer, so we're probably gonna lose mid wave. Pride Stalker might get cocky and get taunted under tower as well. You never know. That tends to happen with these Archer players. They get greedy and die. That means wait, they're putting melee plus Bard into Gambler Executioner. Kinetic Surge. Whoever their head coach is, did they train their other head coach mid-season? Like, this matchup seems really bad for them. Pride Stalker gets taunted forward, already pressured so much here by Frost and Onyx. Will have to be recalled. Deep Learning, in the meantime, will steal a camp here from Onyx. A very big steal as well, as he's nowhere near stealing Deep Learning's camp. But Deep Learning is trying to figure out what to do. Will finally gank mid lane. Swap misses there. Will also miss. Meanwhile, bot lane is going as expected. They picked a significantly worse bot lane into Gambler Executioner. UK Fallen will get his item early, and it'll just further encapsulate how strong this lane is. Bard gets hooked in, but there's no follow-up yet. JSL just harassing here, but he should get some help in a moment. Top lane as well, winning lane here for Damien Taicho. Mind Control just got given one of the worst lanes of all time into Hammerer. Like, I'm not sure what he's supposed to do. Onyx, in the meantime, does steal a camp, but Deep Learning as well stole a camp. Demon forms immediately as he sees Onyx coming, but nothing else to follow. Meanwhile, bottom lane, this is where the magic might happen. JSL is level 2, so is UK Fallen. So, watch out for a hook, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Deep Learning caught by Onyx in the fog. The bash connected, but he has to back off as Archer was looking to punish the pressure, but will not find anything. Archer actually keeps going. Now, in between towers here, Damien Taicho has to back off. Has to be a little careful. So he'll be fine. Ball lane, though, once again, right now, UK Fallen is in a significant gold lead. Or a significant item lead. Already level 3 item against only the level 2 item for Dual Blader. And I'm not sure what the plan here is for Kinetic Surge. They will be contesting for Serpent. Knight is pretty healthy. Hook connects on the Dual Blader. Nearly takes him down. Banner goes down as well for the Knight. And JSL will take that pick off on Dual Blader. And this will for sure guarantee this. Serpent will fall. Meanwhile, topside, Mind Control will opt against pushing the tower. Will just recall for his item there. Now, Damien Taicho, he sometimes gets distracted, but no. This time, doesn't. Just helps Frost push out this wave, and we'll probably rotate topside before Ninja can take the tower. Or not. Damien Taicho is stuck stealing farm mid wave. I'm not sure why he's still here. Okay, he's finally rotating up. He's actually going to recall first. Hook connects onto Bard in the bot side, though. Meanwhile, Bleed connects as well. JSL looking to chase. He is in the fog. Hook barely misses. So that'll be Bard surviving. JSL takes a tower hit for his troubles. But nothing else will come of it. Hook connects onto Dual Blader, though, and the Bleed as well lands on top of the card throw by Gambler as well. Also, I just realized I forgot to change their items, so I don't know if they're still stuck on magic resistance against a full AD comp. I really hope not. That would suck. But it is what it is. I completely forgot about their items. I am off my game today. Frost is still mid. JSL's now here, though, looking for an angle to land a hook. But Archer gonna keep his distance. Bard is now here as well, but the taunt comes in. Hail of Arrows doesn't do anything. Hook does land. Now under tower, maybe goes down here as the taunt as well follow through. Hook will land. JSL secures the kill with Frost, forcing the Archer on the tower. Now Bard 1v1ing JSL, but JSL lands the hook and the bleed. Onyx has Leap Strike, will knock up the Bard, and the hook just barely misses. Top side in the meantime, Ninja gets picked off by Damien Taicho. They're 1v1ing the top side here, and I'm pretty sure yeah, you didn't want to land that, buddy. You are now just dead. Bashed down as Damien Taicho on the Hammerer, stomping as well. Now this Morgard, uptended by STC, as Kinetic Surge is nowhere near contesting. Dual Blader has to defend bottom lane as nearly falling. UK Fallen, 800 gold lead up, will have the tier 1 item completed way ahead of schedule. Maybe first on the entire map here after Morgard is taken. Archer is here. Hook just barely missed after that dodge. Hail of Arrows will try to steal the Morgard, but not quite gonna land. Charm from Gambler will get that pick off on Dual Blader as he comes in to fight. And now this early Morgard for STC gives him a lot of tempo. Leap Strike, though, connects onto Onyx, nearly takes him off. Swap will miss, and Hook will also miss. Bard ult to connect as well, but Hammerfall will push Ninja away. Take that pick up. Hook will land onto Bard, and that will be another kill for STC. 1 for 3 trade. I think that STC will take that any day of the week. Berserker does go down, but nothing really else to speak of for Kinetic Surge. Damien Taicho getting harassed by Dual Blader, but this is not the fight you want to take. Damien Taicho, incredibly strong with that wide item advantage, will recall to finish it. Now both ADC and top laner have their full item completed. Hail of Arrows connects into Knight, but it literally does no damage, as UK Fallen will show her what true damage looks like with the Lucky Wheel. Hook will miss. Onyx looking for an angle, and UK Fallen following suit, but nothing really showcases itself. They don't want to go too far away and put themselves out of position. JSL tries to land a hook again, but Bard steps out. Teleport strike into JSL there, and UK Fallen was a little bit out of position, trying to hit an ult on multiple targets. Nearly goes down. Demon is chasing, but Frost will peel, but he's taking a lot of damage. Ninja will hit the threefold strike onto UK Fallen, and now Frost, out of position, will get picked up as well. In the meantime, Dual Blader is taken down by Damien Taicho in the bot lane. Now Mind Control and Bard here. Threefold strike as well on Damien Taicho. He is tanky, but not that tanky. Knockup connects, and the miss on the swap for Demon will be Damien Taicho lives that fight. Hook will miss. JSL, not his best game on Executioner, and he's still 3-0-4. So what does that tell you about JSL and Executioner, to be honest? I mean, this is definitely not one of his best hooking games. He's landed all, like, I think 50% of his hooks. Anti-heal connects onto both of them, but UK Fallen doesn't have ult, so they can't follow up. Deep Learning in the middle as well, waiting for some sort of overextension. Hail of Arrows connects as well. Deep Learning trying to get it in range for the swap, but not gonna quite get there. Meanwhile, topside, speaking of a chase, Damien Taicho is literally under tower, chasing down Mind Control, but it's not gonna get anything done. Meanwhile, bot lane, tower is taken, I believe, as STC now start up Morgard again. Kinetic Surgeon are here, though. Teleport Strike connects onto JSL, nearly gets the kill, but not quite. Charm connects onto 3, but UK Fall will get taken out for that. Hammerer hits Hammerfall onto 3, multiple targets, but all of the damage dealers for Kinetic Surge are still alive. Now Frost has to back off, and it's actually a 2-for-1 trade for favorable for Kinetic Surge, as they eliminate UK Fall, one of the ADCs, and Onyx had to recall from that fight away as he was quite low. Now Onyx looking for a play here. Archer's still here. Frost is trying to look for an angle. Is baiting Archer in. Will get taunted forward. Now Hammerer will land, and the banner will get dropped as well to protect them from a lot of the damage. But now Bard ult comes through, and the Demon's going to do a lot of damage. The swap will miss as Demon chases down Hammer knockup will connect, but Onyx is farming middle. Didn't even bother helping Damien Taicho there. Now Teleport Strike will connect onto the Gambler, but Lucky Wheel will get a trade onto Archer, but Multi-Slash will kill Onyx, and this is now just a free Morgard as the rest of FTC have gone down. And a little bit of a strategic breakdown there from FTC swings this game towards Kinetic Surge's direction, as Frost trying to take Serpent by himself will be unable to do so on the night. Bard looking for an angle, but Banner comes down. Threefold teleport strike and three-forward slash connects onto Frost, but he can just back off here. Bot lane in the meanwhile, massive wave needs to be answered for, and it will be as UK Fallen appears with the lucky wheel as well to clear out the wave. Onyx just trying to scale up. Both the damage dealers of STC trying to scale up here, but Frost, Hail of Arrows completely whiffs. A multi-slash does a lot of damage. So it's threefold strike, but hook connects onto the ninja. He is now forced under tower teleport strike to try and kill off Knight, but not quite will. Gambler on UK Fallen trying to get another kill, but not gonna get anything for that. Meanwhile, topside, Demon chasing down David Taicho. Now Onyx is here to try and 1v1 her, and he does a lot of damage. Leaf Strike still on cooldown though. He will keep chasing under tower. He almost gets it, but has to leave. Bot lane Bard is pushing in the mid wave by himself. Hook connects though onto Archer, but Taunt is on cooldown and Onyx is low, so no follow through there. But Hook connects again onto the Bard, now taunted and will go down as well. STC getting a couple of pickoffs, but the gold lead is now even after that Morguard taken. The third Morguard will probably decide who wins this game, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll have to see how that comes out. Teleport strike connects on the JSL, but the banner keeps him alive. Threefold strike though makes sure to seal the deal. Meanwhile, multi-slash connects onto Onyx, but Dual Blader now out of position, trying to get this kill. Knockup connects and Gambler will take that kill. Demon gets charmed forward by UK Fallen, but nothing else will come of that engagement. As Ninja trying to go on David Taicho here. This is not the fight you want to take. Threefold slash connects, but he gets knocked up in the middle of the animation, so he just does no damage. Again, threefold strike goes through, but no damage as he is CC'd right before. Incredible buffering there from David Taicho to just completely counter that hero. Now Demon getting chased down here by Knight and by Onyx. Bard will get caught here trying to buff up the Demon, but that'll be that. Now, Morguard being taken by STC, the third Morguard of the game, has significantly more stats every single time it is taken. Fight Stalker in the vicinity here. Ninja is pushing out top, but with no Bard. Kinetic Surge doesn't feel strong enough to take it. Deep Learning was considering it, but decides against it. Deep Strike here might be an angle, but not quite in range there for Onyx. Hail of Arrows connects onto multiple, but the damage back to Archer is just as significant. Now trying to fight back here. Maybe kill Charm completely whiffs from UK Fallen, and so he has to back off. Unfortunate misclick there from the skill. And Gambler's item build is trash. I have completely griefed the game. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We simply just don't have damage. Onyx will have to do the heavy load, but it looks like he is happy to do so as he kills off Dual Blader. Now a 4v5 fight here with Banner still available for Knight and will put it down. They will try to engage, but Demon just gets picked off. Teleport strike into JSL. Threefold slash as well, but the hook will force him into the fight. Taunt into the lucky wheel. Will nearly get that kill, and then follow-up taunt. Securing the job here as they chase him down. Can Onyx get in range for the leap strike? Not quite. Ninja will leave, and so will Archer. As there's still 20 seconds on this Morguard buff. The team can still push mid, but they're busy clearing out the bot wave, and JSL pushing out the top wave here as well. Will leave before Mind Control can see him up here. Onyx was ready to cover, but not quite. David Taicho on the bot side. 10 seconds on the Morguard buff will take a Nexus tower. More money in the pockets of STC as they begin to scale up. Gambler, again, building full tech, so maybe the late game damage will be a little bit less. Banner will go down. Threefold slash as well, connecting onto the Hammerer. Nearly goes down, but we finally will. And now the team of STC getting routed here as they're getting chased one by one. Charm connects onto two, but threefold slash connects onto Gambler. Now swapped in a terrible position, trying to get out here. Frost is nearby, so they don't want to engage. Now Taunt comes in, will catch the Bard, and will take him out as Berserker on Onyx scaling up here into the late game. Nearly has that second crit item, which will make him incredibly deadly. A 50% chance to crit against a team with literally no stuns. And I do mean literally no stuns. None of their characters have a stun, except Dual Blader's Root, which doesn't stop attacks. So, very dangerous there for the Bard. But the Berserker, sorry. Threefold slash will connect on him, though. And he'll immediately heal up on the jungle camp as Mind Control decides against chasing down Frost. Noticing that a Morguard take is inbound here is on site first, but no banner is ready for the Knight, so this is a little dangerous. Anti-heal applied onto multiple, but multi-slash will kill off JSL. The Ninja is traded immediately, and Demon is already low from the Berserker and Gambler damage. Sharp will connect onto Archer, and that will be that. Morguard exposed here. And Kinetic Surge, with only 2 members up, will be unable to defend it. Meanwhile, speaking of defending Knight, Frost, defend bot lane, Frost. Frost, the Nexus, defend it, please. As because of this massive wave that Bard is putting down, they can't actually finish Morguard. And now, Bard will get chased down here, taunted forward, knock up as well. Demon is here to fight, doing a decent amount of damage, but now he's overextended. Bard will survive, but now Demon will most likely trade his life for it. There's a lot of damage here, but no, actually. Frost stops chasing, and so Demon will leave. And with that massive push in the mid wave, STC loses their Morguard attempt. They were really close to taking it, but had to recall. Bard was threatening to end the game. Now Knight out of position. Bard ult connects, but the Demon is instantly killed after the knockup. Anti-heal is applied onto 2. The stun connects onto JSL, but the charm will also deny any continuation. However, the dual blader going crazy here with the damage. And Onyx had to base. Archer trying to get the kill on UK Fallen, but he is quite tanky. Bard ult once again to do a lot here for the side of Kinetic Surge. Nearly kills off Damien Taicho, but the Leaf Strike in from Berserker will get that pick off onto the Bard. And I thought last game was long. How is this game even longer? UK Fallen. Now with Frost chasing down Ninja. Leaf Strike will connect, but the knockup will not. Taunt will come in against Archer. The wheel will connect, and the Hail of Arrows trying to do as much damage as he can. Actually does a dent into Frost's HP bar, but won't get the kill. And now once again STC looking to threaten Morguard here. With 2 dead on the side of Kinetic Surge, they have to fight this. There is no wave nearby the base of STC, so Deep Learning looking for an angle to ult and steal. Doesn't quite get it. Hook will miss though, and he's trying to run for his life. The Leap Strike will not stun him up. JSL looking for a game-ending hook here. Doesn't need to because the charm will hit onto Bard. Now Demon has to be routed as the massive Morguard wave forces them back into base. Ninja teleport struck in, but now Ninja will fall. UK Fallen pushing forward to end the game. The banner goes down, and the damage reduction is simply too much. The hook will land into Archer. One last hook for the road, as eventually STC wins the game in another insanely tight late game. And I will say that was probably because I made UK Fallen build double heart or something. That was kind of ridiculous. But I am seriously deeply concerned that our team is like going into the late game, even with these massive leads. That's super, super concerning. Alright, game 2, boys. Okay, hammer ban instantly. I think we ban... I'm not really scared of them picking Cavalry. I think we take out Fighter again. Night ban! Okay, well, Cavalry. Only option here for Frost. Outside of maybe giving him Monk instead. We don't have first pick. But I think we need to leave Archer and Monk in there. Just so we have options. I mean, technically we can't get rid of Cavalry. What happens if they first pick Monk? If they first pick Monk, we take Archer and Jiangxi? Probably. That sounds like a good idea. I feel like banning Cavalry is literally pointless, though. I'd rather get rid of Pyromancer, get rid of the main damage source. Executioner first pick. I'm sorry, what? Okay, they leave both core broken heroes open, and they also give me Jiangxi top with Berserker jungle. This is, okay, they take their Cavalry, that's fine. This has got to be like the most troll decision I've ever seen. They straight up gave me everything. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this comp, and it's like it's hard. It's really hard to like figure out what could possibly be wrong with this comp position. Like, I'm pretty sure I just got everything I wanted. Because I can now pivot Archer topside. Junction can go mid. Or I can give Monk to David Pancho. Junction can go mid. So we're looking for a support pick here. And there is Executioner, so it's a little hard to find a support that's like not susceptible to getting hooked or like able to punish Executioner hooks. Ice Mage support might be fine. I mean, it's gonna really suck in lane, but later on, it's gonna be pretty good. So I think I'm okay with Ice Mage, to be honest. Ice Mage support. We're not gonna lack damage. Like, that's my thing. We're not gonna lack damage. So the support just has to have some really solid crowd control. And Ice Mage will have that crowd control. I think this is the first time JSL is playing Ice Mage as well. So very, very proud of the boy. So we give Frost Dugshi here. Should be good. We can also give Monk mid. But I trust David Taicho to really use Monk effectively here, and Jiangxi mid I feel like is better. Gonna scale better. Let's see what the builds are here. Defense. For Frost, for Jiangxi. I mean, the lane is gonna be a little annoying, but this is why we go HP first. UK Fallen's build is fine. Actually, go attack speed second and then AD third. I need you to start critting earlier. The bottom lane is a little bit spooky because of the damage output, but once just I think JSL should be okay. I mean, I can go double eight. I can go HP item first, so just so he doesn't die to a hook instantly. Maybe try to show double magic and then defense is fine. The counter jungle top side, like usual. Should be even better now with the with the better jungle matchup. And then the top aggressive into early serpent is fine. And we're not a dive comp. There's just not really a lot of heroes in the pool that justify having a dive comp, to be honest. Like, Lancer's not very good right now. Ninja's situational, and there's so many broken tanks in the meta that the assassins are just having a hard time being effective. So hopefully this comp is good. As we enter game 2, ladies and gentlemen, of the upper bracket finals, STC versus Kinetic Surge. The Korean playoffs continue to see who wins the spring split. Mid lane, we have Frost on Jiangxi. A rare pick for himself, but otherwise pretty solid nonetheless. Bottom lane, the Voto on the Executioner does have an 82 skill hit rate, but UK Fallen and JSL doing a good job so far of avoiding hook shots. As soon as that one lands though, UK Fallen now forced back. Most likely will have to base after this, but UK Fallen doing a pretty good job with the CS. I didn't even realize UK Fallen's monster CS is 95. This man is nearly perfect at landing CS. He's really good at it. It's pretty good. Hook connects onto JSL though, but he's gonna be fine. I think he's just trying to balance his wave out, which is fine. Deep Learning in the meantime stealing a camp here from Onyx. But Onyx, speaking of, will contest, and now it's a little bit of a 2v2 in the mid. But Frost is winning this. He is successfully winning the trade against Cavalry. Again, early game Cavalry is really bad now. Especially the fact that he does, what, 52 AD damage level 1? It's really bad. It's really bad. Cavalry cannot trade into Jiangxi, at least at the moment. Meanwhile, top lane as well, doing pretty well for STC there. Bottom lane is pushed in, but that is because they needed to recall for their items. And Kinetic Surge bot lane will do the same, so we'll most likely even out the wave state here easily enough. And UK Fallen catches all the minions under the wave. And again, I have to give credit for UK Fallen, man. I never really noticed. He's really good at hitting these CS. He does not miss CS. And already he's on a tier 3 item. However, they are starting to take Serpent. Kinetic Surge is. JSL put out of position. Was just trying to maybe get a distraction going, but doesn't quite get it done. Now Frost in danger as well as UK Fallen. UK Fallen, I'm sorry, Frost does not have ult, so a triple kill goes away with Kinetic Surge as a little bit of miscommunication breakdown there from the side of STC. I mean, David Tetra wasn't even rotating to the Serpent tank, so definitely wasn't their time yet. Still, though, the lead 2,000 gold, actually a pretty significant lead in the early game here, especially from that triple kill. Hopefully Onyx and our bot lane can make up for it, as they are once again our damage source here. I mean, Frost may carry this game if the damage bonus is to believe. I mean, UK Fallen doing a lot of damage here onto Executioner. The Swordsman trying to trade back, but it's just a really hard trade as double melee into Ice Mage. Meanwhile, Frost missing every CS under tower. But again, this lane is just so much better for Jiangxi. His HP bar is higher, and he heals off from trading with melees. It's just really good. Execution now is here, though. Hooks in for Onyx, but the freeze will connect from JSL coming in from the fog. We'll get that pick off on Executioner. And now Cavalry in a little bit of danger, but Onyx doesn't want to leave strike forward, so we'll back off. Meanwhile, UK Fallen here on the top side, hits level 5, was looking for a play on Dual Blader, but Mind Control is aware of the play and immediately gets out. UK Fallen gonna try and get back to the tower bot lane, but this will fall just in time. Actually, no, Swordsman trying to proxy just to cut them off, and the tower will fall as expected there. Meanwhile, mid lane Jiangxi is caught, and execution from Swordsman will come through as Frost is picked off, and now Kinetic Surge with a pretty hefty gold lead entering this fight. Execution connects onto one. Hail of Arrows nearly kills off Swordsman, but the Ice Blast pushes him away. Cavalry charges forward, and the Ice Mage is picked off. David Taicho is here for the healing, but the anti-heal is applied. The shield's now up, though, for David Taicho. Onyx, unaware of what the plan was, does not go back in. So, in the end, it's a 1-for-1 trade support for mid lane. I think mid lane died. Yeah, mid lane died. So, pretty solid stuff there, but nothing really concrete. Now they're jumping into David Taicho as he's hooked in Super Saiyan form for Magic Knight there to try and kill him off, but luckily David Taicho survives. The heal comes through, and now Dual Blader out of position will get picked off. The hook will miss, so no counterplay trade will happen, and the Flash Freeze, from Ice Mage will get that kill onto Executioner as he overextends. Meanwhile, bot side, Frost notices they're trying to take Serpent, and he thinks about contesting, but opts against it. Upside, though, the rest of STC already going for Warguard. They are 3k down, but the rest of Kinetic Surge had to recall to get their items, and now this Warguard looking pretty free. Hail of Arrows and the shields up from Monk to try and take it, to secure it, and they will. Execution used by Swordsman to just get out here, but he's looking to turn back around and fight. I mean, Frost still has ult. JSL is caught by multi-slash as well, but now standing in the middle of multiple members of Kinetic Surge. The healing and the damage output from the Jiangxi, a little too much for them to fight. Magic Knight now here, though, Super Saiyan form, but not quite scaling up to do the damage just yet. Onyx leap struck into the tower range, and then will die to it. Now Frost will follow through as he runs all the way into tower range, not respecting their damage output. And even though SCC have Warguard buff, they are still 3,000 gold behind. Now, even though they're 3,000 gold behind, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie to you. This game does not feel like a blowout. I mean, I feel like this game is one of those fake lead games. David Taicho's still pretty good. Finished his first item. Berserker's on his first item. Hail of Arrows, top side though. And now the bot lane of STC getting caught out here. JSL unable to escape as Execution connect from Swordsman and the follow through as well to finally get that kill. And the enemy and STC's bot lane just caught out, pushing out top. Now Frost turn will get hooked into the dual blader multi-slash charge. We'll have to start backing off now as multiple members of Kinetic Surge trying to catch up. Shields up for David Taicho, trying to help protect Frost, but Frost is still caught and will go down. And Kinetic Surge considering a dive here on David Taicho, but they won't come through it. This tower certain to fall down though for the side of Kinetic, for the side of SCC. They will do so, and the lead now up to 7,000 gold. The Morgard buff wasn't really used effectively. That is for certain. Frost still hasn't completed his first item. He has died in every fight. And JSL getting caught by a hook in the mid lane, pushing it out. Onyx finds mind control, but this is not a fight I think he can win. I mean, look at the HP bar difference. It's simply not enough here for the Berserker right now. And Janshi gets caught as well. The hooks have been getting better and better here for Gavoto. And again, the enemy bot lane's still dead. Archer got picked up again somewhere else now. I mean, UK Fallen, everybody on SCC just getting picked off here left and right. The coordination from the team falling apart here as Morgard will be taking David Taicho just shields up to run away. He's gonna try to do so. He dodges a ton of skill shots and he will make it under tower. So the dive is denied here. I mean, wow. Super Saiyan Mage Knight tried to keep chasing, but will decide against it eventually. As now with the Morgard buff here, Kinetic Surge looking to end the game through middle lane. UK Fallen just trying to scale up with camps from the bot side, but the tower damage is significant here. A 10,000 gold lead nearly for Kinetic Surge. Janshell is caught on the side. Flash freeze, put down on the floor as David Taicho just tries to push the wave away from being taken. Execution will miss from Swordsman and a hail of arrows as well goes completely wide. Doesn't get anything. Onyx is a little low, but has the waves here. Cavalry charge connects onto Junshi. Junshi taking a lot of damage as the anti-heal is applied as well. But nothing else will come of it. Ults will be traded. UK Fallen 1v1ing the Executioner, but doesn't quite get the kill. Actually, Executioner overstaying here. Actually, no, there's a dual blader bot side trying to end the game and will get picked off by Archer there. That the enemy team SCC try to fight. Jiangxi will get picked off, and Onyx as well will go down. I mean, Onyx doing nothing at the moment on this Berserker. I feel like he's getting bursted every time he goes in. They're just, I just realized as well. I mean, Magic Knight already 9-0-6, level 9 still though, but nearly has the third item completed. I mean, that's why the Onyx just simply can't get it. Every time he goes in, he just dies. It's just not enough. The death worth advantage is too much now. And I feel like Magic Knight has turned that corner where Berserker is even a threat. Hail of Arrows connects onto Swordsman, but forces Archer close in range and will go down under tower. And again, STC, this match, I mean, there's a lot of... They're just sort of all over the place. Kinetic Surge looking really good for a win here. Onyx Leap struck Cavalryman, but he just runs away. Swordsman, though, gets caught. Flash freeze, and the blast will catch him. So that's a Swordsman pickoff for the side of STC. Now, Morgard being attempted by Kinetic Surge here, but the rest of STC is not here, so Onyx just dies. JSL is going bottom lane as topside. David Taicho is caught by Magic Knight, and the burst is simply too much. And again, we are looking at STC discombobulated. Where's the rest of the team? Who is making the calls? It's just super messy right now. And this game might just be out of their hands now. I mean, I don't think there's grounds for a comeback, to be honest. I don't think they have the team composition for that. Kinetic Surge just has the better carries. I mean, Magic Knight will simply kill everybody here in the late game. Hail of Arrows connects, but for what? Archer just goes down, and now Frost will follow as his HP bar is simply too low. Execution will follow through to catch JSL, and Kinetic Surge will close this game out. absolutely massive stomp there by Kinetic Surge. And again, I have to wonder what was going on there. Alright, so first answer. This team actually sucks ass if JSL isn't on an active roll. I thought JSL Ice Witch would be fine because they'd like push into us. But this team actually doesn't have a head without like some sort of stabilizer. Because Frost ain't gonna do it on Jiangxi. Maybe Tight Show was split pushing the entire time. There's never a moment where he's in the time. Hey, man, that was so messy from the team. I don't know what was going on. Nobody wanted to play as a team. Alright, let me think about this. We actually cannot go to another game 5, by the way, because I'm concerned. My stamina is getting drained by these matchups. And it's not going to recover in time for the next match, I don't think. Holy. Anyways. We're banning Fighter here. We have first pick this time, which is good. Ice Mage ban. I think we ban Monk here. And then we take Knight. Oh, for crying out loud! Oh. Okay, have our first pick. Don't let them have that. Bard, first pick. Bard, Archer, bot lane does sound freak nasty, but you know what else sounds freak nasty? Executioner. And what do we give UK Fallen? Something that scales. Sniper? Yeah, Sniper sounds good. Sniper sounds fine. Magic Knight again. Swordsman again. I mean, I guess Berserker has a hard time into the execution abilities. If Frost is back on Cavalry, what do we give Onyx here? Because the executions are like straight up deleting. I mean, Berserker couldn't play the game last time. I'm trying to understand how. I think it's just like the damage was too much. Like he straight up got overwhelmed by damage. Despite the fact that we had like 2 tanks appeal and heals. It doesn't help that Berserker tried to 1v9 like twice. I don't know. Not sure if Berserker was the problem, but I'm also like, if Onyx doesn't come online, and it's basically UK Fallen trying to solo carry, we've never won like that. There's always been another source of carry potential. I mean, it might have to be Frost to carry to be a second load bearer for carry, because I really don't want to give them Berserker. If I give them Berserker with their comp, and they have Bard in the back, like, it might be cooked for us. Like, sure, they don't have frontline, but our frontline's gonna get deleted. Sniper's not a burst hero. She is a lot of damage over like 5 seconds. Not a lot of damage over 2 seconds, you know? I could give Onyx Pyromancer. Play for cover, play for scale. Not a terrible idea. Their only dive is Executioner. Oh, fuck it, we'll try it. Ninja last pick. I'm not that worried. We have multiple ways to stun him out of the engage. But still though, I'm really concerned about how my team played that last match. Like that last match, they did their absolute best to embarrass me, to be honest. Like I'm still very upset by that last match. Simply don't understand what they were thinking. Onyx needs HP item. Otherwise, Assassin late game will burst him to death. UK Fallen is fine. If UK Fallen gets Assassin, it is what it is. That means my team didn't heal for him properly. Archer mid. Frost, you're gonna lose that anyway. Just go AD first. Actually, no, maybe not. I mean, the trading is so bad now with Cavalry. I just don't know if it's worth making him go HP first and doing nothing early game. Fuck it, man. Whatever. Alright, I think that build's good. Farming cover, play bot side. Maybe a tight show, you split. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is good. Again, this is one of these games where we can get blown out if they get an early lead. Kinetic Surge versus STC in Game 3. Game 2, a blowout for the side of Kinetic Surge, as Game 1 was a blowout for STC as well. So, a 1-for-1 of blowouts. This game feels like it's decided by the early game. You will see how true that is coming forward into this one. Frost going to lose these trades for sure, as Swordsmaster pressuring Pyromancer here, but hang on. Frost is here. He has charge, and this is a fantastic level 1 if they can get it. Charge forward. Nearly gets the kill. Frost will get first blood. Meanwhile, mid lane, he comes back in, gets level 2, but the massive mini wave and Archer could get him killed here, but he backs off in time. Will recall quickly. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Ninja with the attack speed buffs, making it a little hard for the bot lane to stabilize here, but I'm a bit confident in JSL's and UK Fallen's opportunities here, but the hook myth is, so actually, scratch that. Right now, JSL, man, he is really committed to these hooks, will not get them. The Ninja will hit the Shuriken toss. UK Fallen, I hope you're not recalling. Wow, they're recalling again? And now Swordsman is back again with a vengeance. Trying to take the sword, the camp that doesn't quite get it. And now Bard here as well. So Onyx trying to 2v1 here. I don't think that's a good idea, but JSL's now here. He's eyeing up that hook, see if he can land it, but is too far away. Doesn't get it, and JSL will throw another hook. It goes wide. So we're still waiting on JSL to come line on the Executioner. I mean, it's a little bit unreasonable for the ask, right? I picked him Executioner way back then because I just needed something to stabilize the lane, punish divers. I'm not expecting him to literally win the game off of his hooks, but if it does happen, it's cool. Hail of Arrows will fly through here just to stop Frost from chasing him down, and it is successful in that endeavor. But now Onyx will help push in mid-wave. David Taicha rotating bottom here as well to play for Serpent. Bard just poking out the bot lane. And SCC's bot lane, again, TPing back. They're a level down on both sides. I just don't understand why they keep TPing back. I'm not sure if the pressure is massive in the bot side. I don't see how it's been difficult. Hook connects onto Bard, though. That will be the kill for Onyx on the Pyromancer. Now Deep Learning stuck in the corner, and that will be Serpent there for SDC as they break the game open. UK Fallen proxying the wave against Ninja. This is the dumbest thing you could do against Ninja. Threefold strike. And UK Fallen, man, he is having a terrible set of 2 games. Top side, Mind Control takes top tower as David Taicho again stuck in the middle lane, fighting Ninja instead of covering top side. Onyx to clear out this jungle, but these towers, they're just being taken. David Taicho, hook lands bottom lane though. Bard nearly goes down, but nothing else will come of it. But David Taicho, his rotation back to top has not been very good in the last 2 games. Meanwhile, bot side, UK Fallen is picked off again by Ninja. And this is the one hero in this game that will be absolutely disgusting later on if uncontested. And that is Ninja. And Ninja already has 2 kills to his name, 1,000 gold lead ahead of UK Fallen. UK Fallen on this sniper, he kept recalling. So now he's behind by 2 levels. He doesn't even have bullet yet. JSL is a level ahead of him. He is not having a good game. This does not look good for the game situation, right? I mentioned our win conditions usually don't come from a single source. Usually we win games because we have 2 damage carries that eventually shine a light. But now, Pyromancer getting caught, but Infernus hits on multiple. Hail of Arrows will kill off Onyx, but the hook will connect onto Bard. Execution does not get a kill, so no reset there. UK Fallen is out here, though, to do additional damage, but that'll be the end of the fight as everyone else is too low to engage. UK Fallen wants to stick around and find out, and he takes so much damage back. But will be fine in the end. Still hovering around Warguard here, expecting the rest of Kinetic Surge to play for it. Now, Cavalry getting Teleport Struck, Threefold Strike as well, but Frost just leaves, and now the backline is exposed. Hammerfall connects onto multiple. Hook will land on Archer as well. We'll get that pick off. Mind Control on the Magic Knight, still pretty strong. Bullet will miss completely. Pyromancer does a lot of damage with the Fireball, and the Hammerer will hit that knockup. Infernus as well on Ninja, and that will be multiple kills for SDC, as this Morguard is certainly free now. And although the early game was rocky, the early game was certainly questionable, that massive team fight win there for SDC with no losses to their team, and this guaranteed Morguard will certainly stabilize things, gives them a 2,000 gold lead, which they really needed the money. I mean, really needed on their on their cores. But the most important core here is actually Onyx. I mean, I want to point out how quickly this man will clear camps when we get to it, but for now, Serpent taken by Kinetic Surge, Teleport Strike, and Threefold Strike connecting onto Cavalry, but he'll just back off. Anti-heal applied onto multiple here by JSL. Infernus as well, used on Bard. Onyx in a terrible position here, getting Threefold Struck, will go down. Hook lands onto Ninja, but that will do nothing. So Onyx, caught out of position, will get picked off. Cavalry will chase down Archer here, but nothing else will come of it. And still no tower taken here for SEC. The bottom tower finally falls, as I say. That bullet will fly through mid lane. Nothing goes through. Hook will miss again. And JSL, no highlight plays yet. We'll see if anything comes of it later. Teleport Strike lands onto the Sniper. We'll get that pick with a Threefold Strike. And now JSL running for his life. We'll get Threefold Strike as well. And this Ninja is doing so much damage. Sniper unable to play the game, especially without a front to back in front of him. Infernus hit onto multiple, but now Onyx goes down. And again, Morguard just not used at all, except by David Taicho here, who's trying to take this tower, at least trying to compensate for something. Still 6 seconds on the Morguard buff. We'll probably take it from just the minions alone. No, not even that. So it has to be routed here as multiple chasing him down. He does have Hammerfall to deter a chase, but decides to hold on to it. Threefold Strike connects onto him. Anti-heal applied onto multiple. Cavalry as well. Ults to get everyone out, as Hail of Arrows will whiff. UK Fallen in the meantime, bot side, was farming that wave, but now will find a safe place to recall to get an upgraded item, going towards that second tier 2. Meanwhile, mid lane, Cavalry doing a lot of damage onto Bard. Bard has to respect that output, and now Stun connects into the hook there for JSL. Incredible combo. Frost setting up his Executioner. Maybe if JSL sees a good hook land, more will follow. Hook connects onto Magic Knight as I say that, but there's simply no follow-up. UK Fallen just doesn't do the damage yet. He's gonna do decent with the headshot onto Swordsman, but that's basically it for this fight. UK Fallen tries to farm up the wave. Meanwhile, Onyx nearly goes down, will get hit by the Shuriken toss, and now Ninja will trade his life for it, but I think that's pretty worth it, as Onyx is most of the damage right now for STC. Knockup connects, but the hook will land on the Magic Knight. He goes Super Saiyan to try and trade back against the Sniper, but the knockup will stop him from doing any more damage. Now Bard exposed, will get applied the anti-heal, will go down. Now Swordsman will follow, as the Archer is nowhere nearby. He was in base, I think, respawning, or at least just buying a new item. And we'll get that pick off. David Taicho will catch this massive wave. Will be very good for his net worth, as Frost finds Archer in the jungle. David Taicho wants to connect to this with JSL, but both players iffy. Knockup does connect, but again, JSL's not there. Bullet will connect though. Hail of Arrows to deter a chase, but they just knock her up and dead. Ground Smash will get that kill, and Serpent will be taken here for STC. Now bot lane, this tower will fall, but UK Fallen is coming to catch this wave. At least I hope so. Actually, no. Right now, SCC trying to play for Morguard. Teleport Strike lands onto Sniper. Will get picked off by the Threefold Strike. And UK Fallen just simply not having a good game. JSL's not even here in the mid lane right now. as he's trying to deter this bot wave. I mean, we have other people with wave clear that's just not here. Infernus will land onto Magic Knight. Now Onyx a little exposed. Ninja looking for a 3-fold slash to finish the deal, but doesn't want to get knocked out. Does get connected though. Stun will land. The ground smash as well will push him back. They have to play a little careful with Kinetic Surge. They're looking for an angle onto Pyromancer to just deal with the damage dealer. Cavalry ults in the top side there. Force the Super Saiyan out from Magic Knight. And the damage from Morgard being pissed off is picking him off. Onyx will get that kill. Hail of Arrows as well again to push them away. Swordsman doesn't have ult. No execution available. Pyromancer is low, so can't help with this fight. Both the skirmishers for bruisers for the side of SCC still fighting. Frost looking for an angle. Chasing down Swordsman. Not quite getting it. And UK Fallen is now here to trade with Sniper, and Sniper nearly goes down to the headshots there. Still have to respect the range advantage of Sniper here as the Archer player. You have no way to close the distance without taking so much damage. So Archer now backing off. Let's see if Kinetic Surge can rotate to Morgard in time to stop this tank, because this seems pretty free for SCC. And remember what I talked about last game, where the lead felt fake? I mean, this lead feels pretty fake for SCC right now. They have a 7,000 gold lead, but it certainly doesn't feel like it. Infernus will land onto Magic Knight, though. Cavalry charging him down. Super Saiyan form scares him off a little bit, but not quite enough as the knockup comes in. Hammerfall doesn't seal the deal, though, so Magic Knight will live. Execution lands onto Onyx, but Onyx has a lot of HP now with that second item the second item HP. Cavalry chasing him down, will get that pick. Now Bard exposed, the Archer trying to help out. Bullet will fly through, connects on the Archer, will get that pick up. A 3-fold slash will kill UK Fallen off. He's just not having a great game, as the Ninja already has a second item up as well. So at this point, UK Fallen is just kind of a bullet bot, as every time he shows his face, he gets instantly assassinated on cooldown, and that is the consequences of letting a Ninja go 8-2-1. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you don't feed the Ninja, because even in a losing game like this, you're gonna have a terrible time. However, he's having a terrible time as he's trying to find the Morgard wave. David Taicho looking for an angle on him, but he'll escape. Meanwhile, JSL in the mid lane getting chased by Magic Knight, but bottom lane is taken here by STC. David Taicho doing that job. He sees in the fog, though, multiple members chasing him down. The ground smash connecting, and the execution as well, trying to at least scare him off, but the Morgard minions, really his second ally here. Hail of Arrows as well follows through. Bullet will go wide, but David Taicho getting pretty low. 3-fold slash trying to get a kill, and he will. Cavalry trying to push in with Sniper to do the damage. Onyx as well here to follow up with Cavalry, but not gonna quite get anything done. Magic Knight really wants something here, but JSL's now here. He applies the anti-heal, lands the hook onto Archer, might just get the solo kill, but just barely. The bleed doesn't pick her down to death. Frost topside trying to clear that wave. UK Fallen, same thing on the bot side. Meanwhile, mid lane JSL again out of position here. Execution used to close the distance, but will be fine as Ninja gets a 3-fold strike onto Sniper, and what's that thing Einstein said? Doing the same thing over and over again is insanity. UK Fallen is definitely in that trap. Onyx here now, baits a teleport strike in by Ninja, will get knocked up, and actually no, he lives, as Onyx will, JSL will get traded for Ninja, and Ninja's HP bar simply too high, it seems. Teleport strike comes in again. Onyx has to back off, and this Morgard getting really low, but SCC doesn't want to give it up, but they couldn't quite stop it. Now the rest of Kinetic Surge beginning to rout SCC away, as the Morgard buff is quite strong now. There's a massive wave topside. This is going to be really bad. They're looking to close the game. Bullet will fly through, hit on the Swordsman, and the wave is cleared by Pyromancer in time before anything else can happen. Archer has to back off as Sniper is looking for an angle. David Taicho as well nearby, but doesn't commit to any knockups here. Onyx continues to wave clear mid-wave as Pyromancer with that really strong damage output. UK Fallen again, exposed, teleport strike, 3-fold slash will kill him, and what is new, ladies and gentlemen? Hook will land onto the Mage Knight, but it's not going to do enough. Now Onyx exposed. This is the other damage dealer. If Onyx goes down, this might just be game, ladies and gentlemen. Onyx just barely survives. David Taicho now in front of him to peel. Hail of Arrows will not connect, but the Morgard minions looking really strong here. Now David Taicho exposed will go down. The Morgard's still up for 30 seconds, As STC once again fall apart against the overwhelming damage here from Kinetic Surge, and without Knight, questions are asked. Are they regressing? This is another game where it seems like the damage output is too much. I mean, David UK Fallen is playing his worst series this season right now. I mean, outside of the first 3 games, like since they won, this has been the worst series of games for UK Fallen, and I'm not sure what's going on with that boy. I was gonna say Onyx as well has not been having that great game. JSL Executioner did literally nothing that game. He did not make any massive plays at all. He was neutered that game. He landed a couple of good hooks, but there was nothing like, oh my god, JSL turning the fight, guaranteeing more guard with that pick. Nothing. He kept getting picked off, bursted. It's just crazy. Just crazy right now. What's going on? I think we ban Bunk here. Just leave Bunk out of the game. Hammerer ban. We have first pick, so if I ban Fighter here, they'll ban Knight, and it's back to square one. Do we give up Fighter so that we can get Knight? I mean, yes, obviously, but will they, like, Fighter is so strong, man. Let's ban Priestess. They ban Fighter. Wait, Knight isn't open. Huge. Alright. Back to our bread and butter. Frost on Knight. Pyromancer is whatever. That's okay. Berserker Archer, probably. Looks good to me. Okay. Monk. Interesting. Hunter is not very good into Knight because he taunts him forward. What do we give David Taicho, though? Dexy is open. Lancer is open. I think we need CC. I think Lancer is good. It's been a while since Lancer's been picked at all, and that's because his level 1 is atrocious now. Not atrocious. It's not good. It's not good anymore. That's usually why you pick them early. And then what do we give? What do we give JSL? Bard? Executioner is open. But their Executioner doesn't matter if he can't hit the hooks. And Gunner is pretty good against... No, actually no, it's not that good against him. Oh, Bard is open. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh my god, it's game 4, man! JSL. I'm giving you Executioner again. I want to believe. I mean, they were gonna take Bard if we were not gonna take Bard. That's why it was really important there. But I'm gonna trust you here. You have to perform on the on Executioner this time. The only reason you pick Executioner is for the early game power and to counter healing. And they don't have healing. So basically early game power. If Executioner can get you a lead, he's great. But if he's passive, just sits there, does nothing, doesn't throw in a lot of good hooks, then there's no point of having him on the team. I would rather have Bard, which scales as an enchanter, right? So I'm putting a lot of trust into JSL to perform better than last game, because it has not been good. I mean, from anybody on the team, to be honest. Let's let's address the elephant in the room. No one is playing good right now. No one is playing good on the side of STC. This series this series has been a struggle. We got one game, and that's something to hang our hat on. But man, it's rough out here. Cavalry bot side with Bard. That might just counter our lane, to be honest. I don't know. Actually, no, not really. I think it's okay. That's fine. Game 4, ladies and gentlemen. STC versus Kinetic Surge. Kinetic Surge, after getting stomped in that game 1, bounced back with 2 games of their own with incredible outputs. Meanwhile, STC, I don't know where they've gone, but they'll have to find themselves again to get a chance. JSL misses that hook to trade against Cavalry, but Archer will make up for it. Hook just barely misses that time. Cavalry, good job dodging that, but now is low. If the hook lands, that would have been a kill. But again, Cavalry saving his charge back to avoid getting hooked in. Bard as well nearly gets hooked in, but just barely out of position. He'll be forced back in this lane. Doing as expected. Just a very stable lane. I think at level 2, Cavalry might have something to say about that, but right now, pretty good for them. Cavalry charges forward, trying to get some trades into Archer, and does so successfully. Nearly gets picked off, but will have to dodge a hook, so gives it up. Meanwhile, mid lane is a fight between 2 tanks. Knight should win this, actually, because he can trade effectively with the barrier. Top side, David Taicho, somehow even with the Pyromancer, which is pretty excellent. So, fairly good from both top laners there. Hook just goes wide against onto Bard. Now UK Fallen, posturing aggressively, trying to bait out a Cavalry charge, but Cavalry will not use his charge. Every time he sees Executioner still in lane, is holding that skill so that he cannot get hooked. Hook, again, goes wide, does not hit Bard, and Kinetic Surge doing a good job making sure they don't bleed out in this lane. Again, SEC really needs to win this bottom lane by a decent margin, not just the full one. So far, so good for them. For Kinetic Surge, I mean. Cider and Kanda doing a lot here. Hook misses again onto Bard. And JSL, he's only hooked 1 hook this game. And now UK Fallen out of position, nearly goes down at will. JSL will follow suit as well as the rest of Kinetic Surge Connect with the leap strike from the pole dancer. That will be guaranteed Serpent, as David Taicho will not even rotate in time. They will give it up. And the bot lane for STC now behind just by a little bit. It's not the end of the world. But certainly if you cannot get any pressure with these hooks, then it's going to be really hard later. Especially with no economy lead either. So, hook again goes wide. Kanda has been dodging everything. Positioning excelente. Pride Stalker in the mid lane. Still again, pressuring this tower, but going even. Hook will miss again onto Cavalry. Uses charge though. Nearly goes down to the bleed, and the hook will miss again on the Bard. Onyx does not commit to the dive. And Cavalry will back off. Will survive. Hook will miss again, and I might just stop looking at bot lane. I can't stand watching JSL like this. Like this footage is slanderous. Like this footage of JSL missing every hook in this lane is slanderous. Like it's not good, boys. It's really not good. JSL should have played Bard. I am full of regrets right now. He's not gonna scale. He's on Executioner, boys. Hook lands though onto Monk, but the pole dancer. But pole dancer has a leap strike that makes him invulnerable. So effectively, hooking him does nothing. So unfortunate. Mid lane is now taking though for Kinetic Surge. Now the lead grows to about 3,000 gold, but Bard is out of position. Executioner again missing the hook. What was that? He was point blank. JSL. Onyx will get the kill anyway. But my God, JSL. You're off. If we win this game, game 5, you're not getting it. Meanwhile, in the Morgard battle, Cavalry is picked off by the chain stun there of STC, and Morgard now will be started by them. As it looks like Kinetic Surge will not be contesting. Pyre, proxying on Pyromancer, walks back into vision range. Hook will miss again, so he'll just walk away. Lancer Charge will connect though, and Leap Strike and Hail of Arrows will be committed to get that kill, stopping her from potentially stealing the Morgard. So STC will take this, and man, after a season of watching JSL hit those hooks, it's truly shocking to watch him play like this. Bard will ult, Gunner will also ult, does a decent amount of damage here, but the fight will just fall apart here. As actually, Pride Soccer really wants to fight Knight. David Taicho doesn't know if he wants to join or not. I mean, Frost will lose this 1v1. I mean, where is the team? They're just letting it 1v1. Frost nearly goes down here, will finally get killed by Cavalry, and David Taicho was deciding whether or not he wanted to join, and then inevitably decided, no, I don't want to fight this. So, a little shocking there for me, but regardless, rest of the team pushing bottom. Meanwhile, mid lane, Kinetic Surge looking for a push of their own just to counterbalance this one. But STC should take this bot tower relatively easily as JSL holds mid wave. Archer now on her first item, but so is Cavalry. Hail of Arrows to fly through, push everyone away. Lancer Charge just to back off faster for David Taicho. Okay, Fallen now building towards the second AD item. Will be pretty valuable, having a lot of raw damage in this game. Monk is caught. Hook will land, and that's a big hook. JSL finally lands an amazing hook to break open this mid turret. With no pole dancer here, most likely pole warrior, will most likely take that tower. Now David Taicho though caught in the side lane. Gunner and Cavalry with the movement speed bonus, making it so easy for them to connect. That will be the pick off on the Lancer. Archer 1v1ing Cavalry here. That's a positional advantage, so Cavalry has to back off, using the superior movement speed to escape that engagement. Top side though, Pyromancer takes that tower, and even though SCC had Morgard buff, they somehow lost 2 towers. And only took... I mean, they took 2 actually as well. Never mind. JSL caught in the mid lane. Banner is down, but Frost getting chased down here by Cavalry and Pole Dancer. The attack speed... Pole Warrior, sorry. The attack speed doing a lot and will get picked off under tower as Morgard is now open for Kinetic Surge. A 4,000 gold lead for them. And this is not looking like an angle they can contest. Onyx really wants to, but again, there's nothing here. David Taicho would have to commit to an ult and try it. He tried to do... Oh my god, Onyx stole it! There's no way Onyx sacrificed his life to stop Kinetic Surge from taking Morgard and ending the game, and he has just bought his ADC and the rest of STC a crucial minute and a half, 2 minutes rather, of time. And now JSL lands a hook. Hail of Arrows will follow as Bard is picked off. And ladies and gentlemen, Onyx with the sacrificial play. Again, this Morgard buff is massive for them. For the side of STC, I mean, because they have time to scale up. Archer trying to chase down Pyre here. UK Fallen. Oh, Infernus does damage. He has to back off. Gunner looking for an angle as Frost is getting chased down mid lane. Will finally get picked off by Cavalry and Pole Warrior. But Serpent is traded. And UK Fallen walks straight back into them and dies. Didn't opt to recall right then and there, which he usually does. Hook does follow through on the Cavalry, but he's really fast. So he's just gonna walk away. Onyx still chasing. Pole Warrior in range though. So has to back off now. Onyx in the mid lane. This isn't a fight either because the Gunner is going to literally walk you down. So Onyx decides against it. The gold lead still, of course, for the side of Kinetic Surge, but that Morgard steal, again, buys STC straight up 2 minutes of farming time for their carries, which they have decently used. Pole Warrior, out of position here, under tower, will just get picked off. Hook will land onto Bard as well, so that might be a follow-up kill as he is being chased down. JSL needs to land another hook, and he does! That is the double kill for STC. With 2 dead here. Morgard up in 6. They can't capitalize on it just yet. But we'll have to see. how it goes from here. Game quite close still. I don't want to count. Oh, whoops. Morgard is being taken down though. Apologies, I clicked highlight by accident. I was trying to click on the camera. My apologies. Regardless, hook connects onto the Bard. Leaf Strike does follow through, and JSL is picked off, and Furnace only hits onto one, but that was David Taicho, and UK Fallen now down. Morgard against taken by STC, but everyone will get picked off for it, so Kinetic Surge punish the Morgard take. But Morgard taken nonetheless. And even if this doesn't end the game for STC, they get ample time to keep scaling up. I mean, my question now is scaling up even the angle? I'm not sure if they have opportunities to scale up, and Pyromancer just dies to the wave. Okay, Morgard just kills him. Gunner also might suffer the same fate, but not quite. Meanwhile, though, Onyx will continue pushing mid, and Serpent may potentially be taken here for a Kinetic Surge, which it will. But Onyx, standing in the corner to give the Morgard buff to the minions, that's big brain plays by Onyx. But now he overextends and dies into all 5 of Kinetic Surge. Now JSL might follow, as Cavalry Charge gives him a lot of movement speed, but will survive. Morgard buff still up for 30 seconds, and now SCC looking to take Serpent here. Looking for an angle, hook goes wide, hail of arrows pushes on everybody. Now David tries to try to kill off Bard to reduce the damage amplification, and successfully does so. Now Gunner shooting down Knights, but multiple already dead for the side of STC. Now just Frost walking around here trying to do something with his warrior buff while it's still active for 4 seconds, and will take this bottom tower. On this game, even though STC has stolen both the last Morgards, Kinetic Surge still have the gold lead, still have the item lead, already heading to their 3rd items. Meanwhile, on STC, it's just Onyx, it's just Archer. Meanwhile, though, mid lane, Pull Warrior is caught and will get picked up by Onyx. Thought he could mess around with Frost, but this time Onyx was there to cover. So that will be that kill. 1 second. Oh, auto camera is R. There we go. There we go. It's a close game. And with no towers down and no laning phase down, I don't need to move the camera myself, which is nice. Hook flies through but doesn't connect onto Bard, but now everyone is chasing him. He is low. Hail of Arrows connects and will pick him off. Now Morgard being attempted again by STC, by Kinetic Surge, as the rest of STC try to follow through. David Tycho gets picked off by Infernus. Hook connects onto Gunner though, trying to get that kill, but the damage is too much. The Berserker just gets shot down, and now UK Fallen is getting low. We'll have to back off. That will not be Morgard taken, but this Gunner, oh baby, 2-item Gunner, kiting backwards, not enough stuns, especially if David Taicho doesn't hit the lance charge on him. No hook, I mean the hook landed, but Onyx couldn't kill him. There wasn't enough stuns or damage to commit to it. So again, Kinetic Surge taking a lot of advantage of their gold lead. Now, topside, Morgard being taken, Leap Strike connects onto Archer, Banner is down, but JSL explodes, and so does Archer, and all that stalling might just be for nothing as STC, without their bot lane, and without Frost in a moment, might just go down. Now Onyx is getting chased down by Gunner. David Taicho ults towards the top side, he's just running for safety, there's nothing here, and that is everyone dead on STC. With the Nexus exposed, Pyre is pushing in mid lane. STC, the Miracle Run, is halted in the upper bracket as they'll have to fight their way out from the bottom side. And boys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Once again, my heart is broken to report that JSL literally did nothing. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but that was one of the worst I have ever seen JSL play on, that's one of the worst JSL I've seen, sorry, not JSL. Yeah, JSL. That's one of the worst I've ever seen JSL play in a series. Like, I can't believe it's the same guy who made so many critical plays early on in the season that turned the season around. Wow. I still have I need time to process this. This is a crazy 3-1. This is a crazy 3-1. Alright, we gotta play in the lower bracket now. That's epic. Man. We certainly regressed as a team in that matchup. I'm not gonna lie to you. Lead squandered. SEC collapses against Kinetic Surgeon, devastating 3-1 reverse. Yeah. We threw like 2 games away. We got blown out 1 game, blown out game 2, through game 3, and then game 4 we were just trying to hold on the entire time, and it just literally didn't matter. Man. JSL, what's happening, bro? I mean, UK Fallen as well. What is happening? Oh, I'm so frustrated. Like, Frost literally did everything he could on the tanks. Like, he was in the right position every time. He was there for every engagement. I don't remember Frost. One time Frost wasn't there. UK Fallen constantly getting picked. Onyx just doing nothing with the Berserker and Pyromancer was his best game. Like, they just countered Berserker completely. I need to get back in the lab, I guess. That was so rough. Hey, PDD, 360 hours of stream time. Let's go. Meanwhile, everybody scaling up here. Zhuangzi continuing to go up. Very nice. Looking pretty good. Hopefully very soon playable. Same with Ryujin again. Ryujin's main problem here is his mental and focus. And his CSing. Otherwise, everything else... I mean, to be fair, if I had to be honest, the last 4 sections are completely unrelated to, like, training. Like, those stats aren't really trained, so having those high doesn't really do it. That doesn't really matter, you know? It just sort of showcases the, showcases their, decision making. It is what it is. I just realized David Tyson's roaming is 6. Is that why he's sometimes late to the play? Or like he gets stuck in a lane because he's like struggling, he doesn't know how to come back from a roam? Maybe. This solo rank doesn't really mean anything. What's our schedule? And we're playing against Grid Strikers. Oh my god! We still have to play Kinetic Surge. The grand final. I mean, shout out to one of the comments. I think one of the comments said we top 4, so we are top 4, which is pretty sick. But Kinetic Surge, I mean, they really put the BTA into us. So I'm sure the fan bases are already like, oh, Nightblades wasn't really that good actually. Turns out Nightblades were frauds the entire time. SEC's win against them doesn't count. Nightblades are getting the Gen G treatment. Actually, winning against them doesn't count in the playoffs because they disappear. But still, man, okay, this is. We'll get our get back. I'll try my best to get our get back. But the grand finals will probably be a different episode. I'll put all this in the same episode. But the grand finals we'll put somewhere else. Team power ranking, we're 5th now. Kinetic Surge has taken our place as the best Korean team. I wouldn't say it's not deserved. I think for sure it's deserved. They beat our ass. And Korea is now #1 power rankings. Mainly because I'm assuming we have 2 top teams in the power rankings. Grid Strikers being 11 after being like trash in the regular season is insane to me. That's crazy. Korea draws international expectations. Yeah, we are #1. Again, we're tied with China. How are we the one drawing international expectations? Korea has to be doing the same, and they should be getting international expectations for being this close to us in the ratings. Onyx still believes in the team. Yes, I thank you, Onyx, for believing in us. By God, that last series, I'm still not over it. I'm low-key tilted. We've never been humiliated like that. Like, even when Kinetic Surge blew us out, at least we never had a chance. But in those last 3 games, I mean, in the second game, whatever. It was a blowout, like, whatever. I'm not... The last 2 games were straight up me watching my team, like, play poorly. The only person that played well was Frost, like, consistently, I mean. Everyone, like David Taicho played well sometimes. But, like, Frost is our most consistent player. That's not supposed to be... That's not supposed to happen. That is truly not how we win games. That's truly just not how we win games. Anyways, against Grid Strikers, best of 5. Let's do it. We went 2-0 against them, but we can't underestimate anybody in the tournament at this point. We'll see how it goes. Okay, first of all, we're banning Monk. No, Fighter. Monk ban is cool. We ban Hammerer. Take Knight. No, we leave both open. Ban Pyromancer. Jenshi ban is cool. We take Knight here for Frost. Magic Knight into Gambler. That's fine. Bard is open. So is Archer. Did we just go Bard, Archer, bot lane? Hammerer is open, actually. Go Archer, Hammerer. Just got both our consistent characters down. Priestess, Swordsman, bottom. Okay. Now. Hear me out. Yesterday was not today. Surely, our bread and butter comp still works. They last pick Ninja. It's fine. Whatever. We have double tank and banner to deter that. Surely, our bread and butter comp still works. I refuse to believe one disastrous game is enough to fold us like that. They're all AD except for Magic Knight. Fine. It's HP defense. It looks good there. Yeah, I refuse to believe this comp is garbage. Just be flexible. You don't have to come to the thing, David. I don't know if he wins this lane 1v1 against Magic Knight is a thing. But I'm kind of sick of his lane not being cleared out before he leaves. I mean, obviously I can change wave priority, but that affects everybody. I don't want my mid and my bot lane to commit to wave clearing before they contest Serpent. This is terrible though. We have to have some consistency here. Otherwise the call is like, I don't want David Taicho being told 2 different things, you know? It's gonna get real hard to then just win the lane. Either he's not coming or he's coming. He's not coming. Let's try it. Fuck it. I usually bring him over for the CC, but like, fuck it, bro. Let's see what happens. Game number 1, Grid Strikers versus STC. In the regular season, Grid Strikers stood no chance against STC, but now we're in the playoffs. They have been evolving, just like how STC has been evolving throughout the season. Grid Strikers as well have evolved throughout the season. Teleport Strike connects, but the hook will land onto Ninja, nearly takes him out, and we'll have to back off. Priest is trying to keep him healthy, and will do so, letting him stay in the lane for a little longer. Hook will go wide, so nothing to report so far in this bot lane. Ninja just trying to farm, even under ranged oppression. Hook goes wide again. Meanwhile, top side, Magic Knight had to recall early, and now Gambler pushing in bot side. Now, as I look away, bottom lane Ninja is caught. Let's see what happens here. How exactly does he go down here? Takes phone damage. He gets teleported in, and the hook lands. So Yuki Fallen will get first blood. And this is now looking a little more like the bot side we know and love, ladies and gentlemen. UK Fallen and JSL applying the pressure and then forcing a mistake that leads to a pickoff. Meanwhile, mid lane, Frost also doing something we know and love. Low-key losing mid lane, but also not. Top side, though, David Taicho gets a pick off. And hold on, STC doing STC things, winning their lanes just from skill alone. Massive leads early on really help capitalize their scaling. And, you know, that is a key component of how they win some of these games recently, is winning early from just these 1v1s with the better picks and with the better types of lanes, right? However, though, don't want to count our chickens yet before they hatch, of course. Frost will base for item here. You know, just basing for health. Just fine. Gambler nearly takes bottom tower, but the hook connects onto Priestess. Is low, and UK Fallen will get that kill, and now the snowball rolls for STC in the bot side. Ninja looking for an angle to contest here. Magic Knight will come through. David Taicho still topside. So, Grid Striker's committing a fifth member to help this out. They take Serpent there. Threefold Strike connects on to Knight. He's not level 5 yet, so will get picked off. And David Taicho pushing the top wave here to at least compensate. Hook connects onto Ninja. Will get that pick off. JSL will in compensation. So it's only a 2-for-1 trade. But David Taicho is proxying the top tower and will for sure take this here in a moment. Meanwhile, speaking of proxying, Berserker takes the camp there, and tower mid is traded for it. Looking for an angle onto Gambler, won't quite get it, and Gambler continues pushing, poking away at Frost as well. Meanwhile, bot side, a massive wave here. Priestess cannot hold this. Ninja teleport strikes in. Threefold slash as well, hits on UK Fallen, and JSL has no idea what to do. He is deciding whether or not to come help or recall, and is still here. I think he's still deciding what he wants to do. Okay, decides to finally stay. Archer will be coming back here in a moment. Onyx has Leap Strike, is going for a flank behind Gambler. Gambler is hella overextended, so an angle might present itself, and he's going for it. Will go in. Charm connects onto Knight, but the tower will assist with the batter down. Onyx will get that kill, and Gambler punished for being pushed up so far. ESL now in the mid lane. Just standing there? Okay, that was a little weird. Hook will land onto Priestess though. Overextended in the mid lane is Priestess and will go down as well for the side of Grid Strikers. Now 7-2 the lead, but no major gold lead yet for the side of STC as Hammerfall connects onto Magic Knight, and now the lead and the bash connected, but STC opt against chasing down the Magic Knight. Magic Knight still here though. Is looking to fight this. Hook will miss onto Gambler, but now Gambler pushes forward. Doesn't have ult though. Onyx looking for an angle to do damage, but he gets threefold struck and dies. Now Frost, no ult available, is gonna get chased out and die. Divine Intervention used as well as Teleport Strike lands onto Archer. Threefold Strike will connect onto them, and Hammerer will go down as Grid Strikers turn this game on its head and will take first. More guards. Game going so well for STC, but getting a little caught up from multiple angles. Didn't know where to look, and the front to back fell apart there. They'll take Serpent in compensation though. At least they hope they can. Ninja looking for an angle. Hook does go wide. Hail of arrows to push through. Onyx finds an opportunity to jump in, but he gets picked off. Hook lands onto Ninja, but there's no damage. Divine Intervention will keep everyone healthy, as JSL did not have ult up. Actually, still doesn't have ult up. Still level 4. And already, Priestess has used her ult twice. Just for context. So JSL really needs this level 6. He needs to get it from a wave, and he does. The next fight maybe will be a little bit different, as anti-heal will be in play. Gambler though, level 8 with a item fully built, but so is Archer. But the Morgan wave gonna make it hard to trade for Archer. I mean, Archer just takes so much damage, he nearly dies, and will do so. Yuki Fallen trying to fight him under tower. Reneko will get that kill. Meanwhile, topside, Hammerer getting chased down. Anti-heal does get applied onto Ninja, and Priestess cannot help. Now taunt going on to Magic Knight as he goes Super Saiyan, but the hook will keep him from escaping. Still trying to run for his life. Gets a lot of movement speed. Hook will go wide, weaves between two targets. But now Magic Knight will also go down. Now Priest is still alive. Hook will miss. We'll have to see that. Meanwhile, bot side, Magic Knight, or sorry, Gambler, threatening to take Nexus with that Morgard buff. So the team had to recall. Now Swordsman mid lane is out of position, gets taunted forward. Hook will miss again. And so that will be the end of that. Hook does land onto the Swordsman, but Divine Intervention keeping him super healthy. Banner goes down as well, just in case they want to fight back, but the Priestess keeping him so healthy. We'll just simply walk it off, as Executioner ult was not available to remove that anti-heal. And this Priestess getting so much value. Hook will miss point blank by JSL, but Priestess still getting chased. Anti-heal now applied, so surely this time she dies. Nope, she's still alive. They're trying to chase her. They overinvest. The Hook will miss. And if you couldn't tell, my hands are on my hands. I cannot believe what is happening here. The Teleport Strike connects onto Executioner, but Leaf Strike will follow through for Onyx. On the Berserker, will get that pick, and now Grid Striker is trying to take Beauregard. But there's only 3 of them here, and 4 members of STC trying to fight back. Super Saiyan form from Magic Knight, trying to do the damage, but Priestess is caught out and will get that pick off. And now STC will gladly say thank you for the leash, and take Beauregard themselves. This game looking kind of dicey. Hail of Arrows nearly kills off Swordsman, but not quite. Magic Knight also tried to steal there with a Line Blast, but too far away to commit. A mid lane tower for sure dead here from the Morgard minion buffs. JSL rotating bottom to set up for Serpent. He is out of position here by himself. Ninja looked for an angle, but doesn't quite get there. Onyx wants to go in. Doesn't quite have the opportunity yet. The Teleport Strike trying to kill off the Executioner. Doesn't quite get the kill. Now Onyx and Hammerer charmed there, but Gambler will go down. Magic Knight doing a lot of damage in Super Saiyan form. UK Fallen has to go back as he gets low. Onyx comes back in though, and Swordsman is taunted under the healing though. Smash hits the ground. And now Priest is getting chased. They are trying to route them, but the healing from Priest is making it so hard to engage. The Onyx will go down. Execution will not get that kill though. However, anti-heal now applied. This might be the one. Now Magic Knight Void does a lot of damage, but Hail of Arrows does as well. And with the anti-heal activated by Executioner, allows STC to get the kills on the core carries there, stopping him from taking Serpent. But Ninja wants a 1v1. Hook lands on him though. Will get caught by JSL, and the taunt will follow through. The hook, the follow-up hook will go wide, and Ninja will live actually. Hook will land onto Priestess though. Knockup will follow through. Hammer fall as well, trying to kill off the Priestess, but the hook will bring her out of the heal. So she will go down there. Good JSL. Hook will connect and secure that kill. Gambler will also follow. And now, Morgard in 20 seconds. And STC will secure this Serpent. Hook will miss onto Swordsman there. Ninja trying to split push for someone to come in and get picked off. And JSL will get traded for that Teleport Strike. But is it really worth it when Magic Knight and Ninja goes down for that? I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. UK Fallen now bottom here, taking up this wave for himself. Both teams waiting for Morgan to respawn will finally do so. UK Fallen will most likely just clear this wave until Morgard spawns. And it's a lot of money for him, maybe able to get that second item before the fight starts. Banner is down mid lane though by Frost. Just to be healthy, they keep trying to fight Priest, but Priest is simply going to out-heal him. Charm connects onto Knight, but Knight is super tanky right now with a defensive item. Onyx Leap strikes in, but he's not as tanky, so has to back off. Wheel of Fortune connects onto the Knight. Hail of Arrows. There's a bit of chip damage, and Priest is literally healing it off. So, nothing else will happen there. The lead for STC now 5,000 gold. Gambler still pretty strong, has the lead over the Knight, of course. Morgard looking to be attempted here by Grid Strikers. All in a row. Hook does miss. Leap Strike to follow through. Trying to kill off Gambler, but doesn't quite. But the anti-heal is on. But Gambler doesn't go down. Now Archer will go down. Divine Intervention cancelled by the side of SCC as David Taicho hits the knockup. Ninja now taunted in the middle of only the tanks and JSL, but it will be enough damage. Hook lands on the Priestess, stopping her from getting into the healing circle and will go down. Swordsman alive. So is Gambler, but Gambler to recall, so now Swordsman by himself, isolated, and the two tanks and JSL get it done! As both their ADC instantly die as they jump in. JSL really wants to take Morgard here, but is this really what you want? Dreneko is still alive, and he has a bit of peel for days. Actually trying to fight Knight here. Tries to poke him, but Frost just kind of literally walks it off. So nothing there for now. Both teams just settling down, preparing for the next engagement, but the hit connects on to the Gambler and will get that pick off there. Will Berserker. So a very good pick ahead of Morgard. Magic Knight by himself will get knocked up and stunned. Onyx will follow through and will get that kill. Now 8-4. Pretty good scoreline. Meanwhile, Frost down here at Serpent wants to take it, but the rest of the team says go Morgard. And so Frost will try and trail in. Priest is the only one here. There's no help. She instantly dies to the damage of STC. And Grid Strikers all over the place with the comms, wanting to try and make a steal, but there's no angle here. So Morgard will simply be taken by STC. And that will be that. Serpent now next on the menu. Execution lands onto Knight, but does no damage as the Morgard minions doing a lot of pressure into Swordsman, but he refuses to leave. He's actually still chasing Knight here. Serpent is taken, Banner is down, but I don't think that's necessary. Hail of Arrows will miss though. Now, ult attempted by Gambler, instantly cancelled by Onyx, as he is coming alive here in the late game. Now Ninja, by himself, pushing bottom. David Taicho looking to come and respond. Will come to the bush, catches him as he tries to escape through the fog. Hook will land as well. Anti-heal applied to stop Divine Intervention Global from coming out to help heal him, but he's quite fast and the rest of SEC cannot chase. Top side though, meanwhile, Magic Knight taking this top tower. Where is STC? The tower taking a bit of damage. The entire team actually recalls to stop him. Leap Strike will land onto Magic Knight, will get that pick off. But Grid Striker is doing a pretty good job of stalling. Morgard buff doesn't quite end the game here for STC, but Priestess going down might be the avenue to do so. This tower will go down now. But still, the side towers for Grid Striker still alive. Their plan seemingly to split push until a pickoff rears its head, but the hook into the knockup connects, and now Ninja is caught one more time, but they let him go. I'm not sure why they let him go. Maybe because they thought he'd just moved too fast. They opted to try and defend the wave instead. But now Leap Strike will connect, and Onyx will not give him the luxury of escape. Meanwhile, mid lane, Reneko is caught by the taunt. JSL tries to land the hook. Doesn't quite get it. Execution hits him. But Swordsman right now doesn't do any damage because he went triple defensive. Why would you do this on Swordsman? I guess he is their makeshift tank, Tarek. It's going to leave Priestess for dead though, as the Berserker just chasing people down. Hold on! Watch out! This Berserker is 3 items! Flee while you can! As he nearly goes down, going a little too crazy, but UK Fallen will get that pick on the Gambler. Now Swordsman is low. Knight will try to get the finishing blow here as Magic Knight escapes through the back end, trying to run away. David Taicho and JSL will not let him leave, but they might have to. She's quite fast. And she will escape, unfortunately. Again, Grid Strikers. Their plan seems pretty clear. Ninja pushes bottom, Magic Knight pushes top, and we pray. At this point, apparently, this is how they've decided they will try to win this game. And it's been working. I mean, STC having to base every time Ninja gets close to ending the game. But now Morgard buff is taken and a massive mid-wave threatens to just halt the game right here. Banner is down to protect STC's carries. Execution goes wide. Teleport strike instantly gets the Ninja killed. And the anti-heal applied, so Divine Intervention doesn't come through. And the minion wave is simply too big. Grid Strikers lose game 1. These games have not been convincing, boys. We've had more convincing games. Am I crazy? Am I crazy, or are these games significantly less convincing than they used to be? Like, these these games have been a lot less convincing than they used to be. And I'm not sure how to feel about this. What is like? Is my draft trash? Are people trying to starting to figure me out? Do I have to mix up the strategy? I might have to be honest. I mean, these games. Oh man. Anyways, we're banning fighter probably. Hammer ban, fair enough. Oh, they have first pick. Interesting. Do we mind giving the monk? Yes. So they're probably gonna take Archer here. Magic Knight. What's with everyone prioritizing Magic Knight lately? That's surprising to me. We take Knight Archer here for sure. Vampire. Swordsman. Okay. So far, Bard looks pretty baller. Priestess is open, which is concerning. What do we give David Taicho topside, though? All of his top laners are bad, except Lancer. The Lancer is bad now, so I don't know how I feel about that. We could give him Archer. We give David Taicho Archer. And then we play... What do we play bottom? We play Bard Gunner, maybe? Bard Gunner. We pick Bard for sure. And we'll pick our jungle so we have options for UK Fallen's carry pick. Deadass Berserker. Alright, if we're playing Berserker, he'll have to play Bruiser this game instead of AD carry. Pyromancer, Ice Mage. Oh my god, disgusting. They're all AP actually. Gunner will be picked here. Interesting. So, David Taicho, you Archer top. JSL Bard. This is... We're running a triple damage lineup. But they are all mages. So this is actually pretty good for us, I think. I think this is so much better for us than for them. We have triple AD carry. As for defensive tactics, I want to force fights. Then never join the serpent fight. As for builds, Onyx, I need you to build magic resistance first. What does it do again? Does it give you HP? It does. And then double attack speed is fine. UK Fallen, go attack speed, double. I've seen that's been our best. That's been the best build for Gunner so far. I've seen magic resistance for Frost as well. This looks fine. I want Onyx to scale, obviously. So we're still gonna get attack speed on him, but at the same time, they're only magic. They're only mages. Swordsman ADC is interesting. Swordsman is going damage, so they're basically running 5 damage carries versus our 3, but 3 of theirs are mages, and we have the Knight pick for the banner. The banner is pretty big deal. Ice Mage getting pressured there by Onyx, but decides against that, so we'll go back and start clearing his own camp. Magic Knight will get the tempo advantage. will clear his own camps first and sooner. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Oh my god, UK Fallen and JSL will get the pick on the swordsman as Vampire just sits there and watch like a good boy. That is... How did this happen? Alright, so what happened here? Oh, he's just getting harassed. Vampire's trying to trade back, but like he's also getting punished for trying to trade back. And then Swordsman just dead. He tries to escape through the bush, but he just dies. Topside though, David Taicho caught by Line Blast by Tarek. It will be forced to recall there. He goes straight under the second tier 2 for it. Never mind. He is overstaying here maybe, but Tarek doesn't stay any longer, so he's just here to leech the XP. Should get level 3 off this wave, or next wave at least. Power hits Pyromancer though, and now suddenly this lane is a little more palatable. David Taicho will be fine here. Onyx continuing to clear his wave in the mid lane. Going as expected. Knights simply not going to win this lane from just off rip. But we'll have to keep her head high. Berserker continuing to farm in the jungle, and Frost pushing the Ice Mage in under turret will kill him off as Reneko overextends way too far. So gets killed under tower. Bottom lane though, UK Fallen and JSL still going pretty well. 300 gold lead at the moment, and Swordsman trying to make up for it by pressuring this tower, but UK Fallen with the attack speed buff does so much damage. Oh my god, he's chasing down another kill. He is walking down Grid Striker's bot lane right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yezin and Nias couldn't do anything, and now Bard in a bit of danger as Ice Mage is here to contest as well. Will go down. UK Fallen is a hard cookie to crack though, so just back off. Ice Mage looking for a flash freeze, but UK Fallen respects it. As Reneko clears bot wave. And again, Grid Strikers looking for this Serpent. Will catch Ice Mage. Flash freeze will buy a little bit of time, but now Ice Mage is too low to engage directly. Frost does still have batter. We'll put it down, and Onyx steals the Serpent there. And UK Fallen again, he's just uncontested. He's just walking at them with Gutter. Pew, 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 he says. Just being an absolute menace to society right now in this bot side. Swordsman still level 3, getting shot up, and the tower nearly dead already from the pressure. Swordsman though getting a lot of Q hits onto him. But still, UK Fallen, oh, he's getting a little too big for his britches, but is staying in the lane. Still level 4 on the Swordsman, hits level 5 execution. He has an angle, UK Fallen has to respect it. And he will. He backs off. Will recall now though for the upgraded item. Meanwhile, top side and island. Pyromancer is up quite a lot of CS actually, surprisingly. Maybe a Taicho though will clear this wave pretty nicely. So still a level even there. However, JSL is low. Buffs up. Gunner will get a ton of attack speed, and Magic Knight just dies. Now Swordsman nearly goes down as UK Fallen says it's high noon somewhere and gets that kill. UK Fallen with a 700 gold lead now takes the tower by himself and is looking ferocious. Swordsman trying to close the distance, but look at the damage. He doesn't respect it. He just gets gunned down by the Gunner. Now it's Tarek's turn to clear this wave. Void is put down, and UK Fallen makes sure to step away to not get caught by that hail of arrows straight into the insides of Ice Mage, as Nias will also get caught there. STC looking like the powerhouses we saw them in the later half of the season. Taking Morgard now as Magic Knight looking for an angle to fight here. Kai is level 8 with Infernus. Is looking for an angle to steal it via that. But Morgard will be secured. And now Damien Taicho wanting to go in. Will catch Pyromancer with that leap strike and will get that kill. Meanwhile, UK Fallen recalls and has the first item built already. Storm Sovereign. Absolutely massive for Gunner with the movement speed bonus. Now, the rest of Grid Strikers trying to take Serpent. They might be able to take it, but Hail of Arrows hits multiple, and the leap strike by Onyx bravely jumping forward. Frost gets that taunt and gets the kill. onto Swordsman as well, and now Serpent is also theirs. Grid Striker denied at every angle so far this game. Now Vampire caught with a knockup, but has Sanguine. Is playing in their face, doesn't have ult, gets taunted under tower, so he'll just die. Grid Striker is falling apart here in game number 2. Game 1 was pretty close, but now game 2, STC entering their regular season form. As Pyromancer here, looking for an angle to fight, but Infernus does no damage to the Knight, and UK Fallen will shoot down both the mages. I want to see that again. I didn't even see what happened here. So UK Fallen just shows up and shoots them down. Oh my god. The damage is so much on this gunner. And another one. Triple kill for UK Fallen. No towers taken for Grim Strikers. No objectives taken as well. STC looking for their very first perfect game of the season. This has been an incredibly one-sided stop so far. Frost gets a flank onto Neas as he tries to take mid tower, but it's just him, so Batstorm is used to just back off. But actually, they refuse to let him go. Eventually, we'll have to though. Bard ults. He might go down from that. Doesn't quite do so. But now Onyx is here, gets frozen, but with the first item magic resistance, literally walks it off. And Frost as well, I mean, he is not a kill. They're trying. They're really trying. It's not happening. UK Fallen also chasing Magic Knight through the forest. Doesn't quite find her, so Eric will survive for now. Meanwhile, Hail of Arrows flying through. Execution lands onto Archer, but doesn't quite get the kill. Now UK Fallen shows up with the Bard buff. Will go pew, 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 and get the kill onto Swordsman. Pyromancer low as well. Guard might get stolen here for Grid Strikers. They're trying to do so, but UK Fallen will secure the kill onto the Guard and onto Vampire, and Onyx gets the pick onto Pyromancer. And STC continuing to push this game towards a perfect one. I know there's one kill on Grid Strikers, but it doesn't count. It's still a perfect game on the board. Oh, never mind. Mid tower will fall here to Reneko. He will refuse to let this game be a Giga Stomp of Destiny. But you know who's dead? That's right, Reneko. Bot lane though, David Taicho 1v1ing Swordsman gets him to leave as this massive wave has to be answered by somebody, and Pyromancer trying, but the minion wave will kill him. Hail of Arrows misses mostly, but gets the job done. Swordsman trying to stop David Taicho from doing what he's doing, but there's nothing they can do about it. Grid Strikers can't. The minion wave is pushing it, and the damage there from David Taicho will get the kill onto Magic Knight, and UK Fallen is here with the Morguard wave and will shoot down the Nexus, and Grid Strikers down 0-2 to STC. And game 2, UK Fallen and JSL look like the prime form that they were in the regular season, and I'm loving it. Bring them back. Redemption arc in the same episode. Just realized my mic was muted the entire time, so I'm just gonna cut to this section. Anyways, as I was saying, we stopped Grid Strikers 3-0 in the regular season, so technically this is the expected outcome. But you wouldn't have expected that coming into this because of how we got done dirty in the previous matchup against Kinetic Surge. So, again, this is a massive, massive situation now for STC. A clean 3-0 sweep here would bring life and confidence back into a team that got night banned in the mid. Let's ban Monk. And I'm assuming they're gonna... Wow! You know, it just hit me. The enemy team is perma-banning Frost. They're just like perma-banning all of Frost picks. That's rude. We have first pick. I think Archer is great here, so we'll take Archer. Berserker Bard! Oof! Right. So, there is only one solution. Like, genuinely only one solution to the situation. And I'm not sure I'm strong enough to willingly do it. Am I? I might have to do it. Frost! You're playing Ice Mage! Oh, instant ninja pick. Of course, man. Of course. So we're looking for a jungler here. We're looking for a jungler here and a ADC. We need more CC. Oh my god, I just had my brain just like ascended into another level. What if we take Magic Knight here and for the first time ever we go Ogre ADC? I can already see everyone being like, what are you smoking? Listen, if Frost is going to be on Ice Mage, we need a good front to back. Damien Taicho is going to be an Archer, which means UK Fallen will have to play Ogre. And it's not going to be Tank Ogre. Oh no. We're going to play... Get this, boys. We're playing motherfucking attack speed Ogre. That's right. Goddamn right, you hear me. We are playing attack speed Ogre. And we are going double attack speed AD, JSL, HP, double magic is fine. Actually, no, boy, you need to tank up. You need to just go triple HP and, like, live. For Frost, magic defense and then magic sounds good. Actually, we don't need Frost to, like, do a crazy amount of damage, to be honest. What's Ice Mage's base magic damage? 40. You know what? We go defensive item first, so you don't get assassinated every 5 seconds. And then, if we can help, we can let you scale up. Onyx same can scale up like this. HP item third, maybe. For David Taicho, 80 HP, maybe. No, that's trash. Just go damage. Man, this is. Who let bro cook? To be honest, who let bro cook? David Taicho on the split. Do not join fights. Wave management, wave priority. Actually, make sure your waves are fine. I think we need to play for waves. Like, objectives will come. But I want to make sure no one gets, like... Oh, wait. Our bot lane is, like, Giga Tank. I don't think anyone's gonna get picked off from walking around. Alright. This is the craziest STC draft to date. Perhaps experimenting against Grid Strikers, as they are up 2-0. But... this is insane. Frost, given a mage mid, ranged mid, if you will. This has always been something STC has avoided, as, at least in pro play, Frost does not have the greatest track record with his positioning. on these mages. But, again, this time, they are giving him a lot of opportunity to at least show off what he can do on something that can scale. Top side, going like the previous one. Maybe a Taicho just losing slightly. Bot lane, though, in the meantime. Already going well for Grid Strikers. Getting the pressure early onto STC's bot side. But UK Fallen, it's a little to be expected from them. It is double melee against Bard Poke. So for now, the harassment is a little annoying. But the trade keeps going. UK Fallen just constantly fighting here. Every time he gets a hit off, remember, is bonus attack speed to the Ogre. So, actually, hitting the Monk here constantly is, like, actually pretty good. Getting poked by Bard is not very fun, though, for sure. I mean, no one's denying that. He is just getting kited by Bard. He's not even in lane anymore. UK Fallen stuck between towers, leap struck and getting chased down. Onyx is here to stop the chase, but now Onyx is getting fought by the Bard and the pole warrior, so that'll be that. How JSL just taking the wave there, because it's gonna die to the... Try to push it in so that the tower resets it for them. UK Fallen still level 2. Full warrior does have her leap strike now available, as she is level 3. But the trades are still there. Bard getting a lot more done with the hits. But still, again, UK Fallen not level 3 yet even. So it's very hard without the Ogre Bash. That's for sure. Frost though has ult. Wants to fight back. UK Fallen does go down, but that was threefold slash used, and the Void and the freezing flash damage will kill off Ninja. Onyx, oh sorry, Berserker wants to fight this, but gets frozen. Now chased down by Jiangxi, and Frost gets a double kill in the lane. Bard pushing down bottom lane, flash freeze connects, and now the stun from Jiangxi, and the slow again, the follow through. JSL will get that kill, and Frost, hold on Frost, on the Ice Mage with the incredible gank. Grid Strikers take Serpent, but Ice Mage by Frost doing so much work there. Threefold Slide connects onto him, but with defensive item first makes it so hard for Ninja to get that kill onto him early. UK Fallen fighting Pole Warrior here for position. The bashes are pretty good, and UK Fallen's HP bar getting up there. Again, will only scale as this game goes on, as he constantly fights the attack speed item, giving him a boost as well to the attacks. So now, Bard continuing to poke, and the bashes keep flowing in for UK Fallen. This is the first time we've ever seen him play Ogre. JSL has played Ogre in this season before, but never UK Fallen. Threefold slash connects onto JSL. Nearly goes down there, but luckily gets the hit off and gets the lifesteal. UK Fallen has ult available, but will recall to get the item. And the Twin Stormblade already in his inventory. Doesn't actually get the upgrade. Just wanted to recall for Restoration. And Pole Warrior actually went defensive item first to avoid getting bonked to death by Ogre, but will not have damage for the early game here. So all of their damage, it looks like, is centered around Pyromancer and Full Ninja for now. Leap comes in for Ninja. Hail of Arrows, though, will trade as well. Magic Knight barely survives there, as Jiangxi nearly goes down, but Frost doing a lot of damage with the Ice Aura on the ground. Pyromancer on the left, looking for an angle for a pick there, but nothing else will come of it. UK Fallen chasing down Bard, lands the bash, flash freeze, and the slow as well. David Taicho will get that kill. And now David Taicho maybe overextended. Now Ninja hits a threefold slash and the leap strike there by the side of Grid Strikers. Will get that kill. UK Fallen is low and will have to back off now. Frost in a terrible position, just trying to leave. And Grid Strikers not interested in chasing him down. They'll teleport strike into Onyx though. He will die to the damage of Reneko. And they have brought this Ninja back to this game. SDC has, with that attempt to stop their Morgard take. Frost and JSL deciding to do what they can about this Morgard take and simply just take the mid tower just to alleviate some pressure. But now Ice Mage caught out of position, threefold strike, and the leaf strike is more than enough damage there to get that kill. Now JSL getting chased, UK Fallen trying to 1v1 the Serpent here as everyone is getting chased in the jungle. Hail of Arrows will push everyone back now. Bard out of position. David Taicho wants to fight. UK Fallen cannot decide if he wants to chase or not. So everyone just leaves and Ogre is just Ogre. Walking around. Still so behind in CS. I actually have no idea how he's struggling to hit CS. Ogre is what? You still have 15 CS. UK Fallen, please, for the love of God, man. Mid lane, though. Oh, teleport strike onto Magic Knight, but Ninja probably can one-shot Onyx, but doesn't quite get it, and will instantly die for that. Now, Serpent started here by STC, and UK Fallen on the Ogre, and JSL on Jengshi makes it hard to just go through this front line. However, Bard ult is used mid lane to take this tower, guaranteed for the side of Grid Strikers. Hail of Arrows connects onto multiple as they're looking for an angle on the Archer. Now UK Fallen getting jumped here, but will back off in time. Now chasing the Bard. Pyromancer poking at them, preventing them from pushing any further. Infernus hitting Frost. So we'll have to most likely recall here in a moment. They're just clearing this wave. Void misses on multiple. Ninja looking for an angle. Leaf Strike connects onto Magic Knight, but Pole Warrior barely survives there. As Berserker also coming in to try and get a pick. Leaf Strike connects onto Archer, but I'm not sure if that's what you wanted, buddy. Now the little Jemshi zombie chasing him will die before he is able to connect. Again, UK Fallen still down so much CS on Ogre. I have no idea how this is even possible, considering the fact that Ogre's base damage is like 100. Bash connects onto Monk. I mean, at least he's farming max HP from hitting Pole Warrior here, so that's fine. Meanwhile, mid lane, Frost is caught by 3 members there from Grid Strikers. Just pushing into the mid lane, pressuring that. Morgard is open. And Pyromancer is level 10 here, looking for an angle. The damage is a lot. Hail of Arrows connects as well, but Magic Knight is low, getting caught here. Jiangxi ults to try and do damage in the area. UK Fallen ults as well to try and fight back. The bashes are good, but everyone else is dead. It's just JSL and UK Fallen running away here. As the Ogre trying to do the damage the best he can, but only has 1 item, and it doesn't seem to be doing a lot. I thought Ogre did more damage than this. He does! He does 80 damage a hit! How are you not doing more damage? This Ogre greatly disappointing me right now. It's okay though. Late game, he'll finally get his AD item. He is AD third. But I wanted to give him double attack speed for the movement speed, but it's looking like I will be irrelevant at this point. JSL and UK Fallen here both have their ults up. Morgard is being taken, but David Taicho now also here. Leap Strike connects onto Archer, nearly kills him off. Will finally do so as everyone just all ins him. And JSL and UK Fallen too scared to fight back. Will back off. As Frost was bot side trying to start Serpent, and this man's obsession with Serpent. I'm gonna lose my mind. Grid Strikers coming to contest. Bard and Ninja only here. Teleport Strike connects onto Mage Knight, but now Ninja is picked up. Onyx or Berserker will try to jump forward. Void connects onto multiple. Pyromancer doing a ton of damage, and Furnace kills off Onyx. Now JSL and UK Fallen have to back off with Frost there. And now Serpent will be taken by Grid Strikers, and a 4,000 gold lead now building up there for their team. Ice Mage though now building into that AP item second. Almost has it completed. Very close to it as well. UK Fallen though, bot side, looking for an angle, but decides against it. Leaf Strike connects onto David Taicho though. Getting chased by Berserker, but Berserker has no damage, so that'll be that. He's staking around just to give the wave Morgard buff, but eventually will leave. David Taicho will catch this wave. Perfectly fine. Teleport Strike goes into Frost here, but he does have defensive item first, so he'll be fine. Super Saiyan, use bottom wave to protect the wave. Hail of Arrows will miss. Ninja trying to hit a 3-fold strike, will not quite do so. Ogre ults as well, actually, but Pole Warrior will just dodge it, but now Ninja is stuck way too far in, will go down. And I don't know what UK Fallen's HP is on Ogre, but that HP bar looks kind of thick. they had a counter for like the stacks. So I knew exactly how much bonus HP he had. But it doesn't tell me anything like that, so oh well, I guess. Pole Dancer back in the lane though. Bash connects. 61 damage crit. His armor is insanely high. And Pole Dancer, Pole Warrior just winning that fight. My Ogre is level 9 against a level 12 Pole Warrior. Incredible stuff. JSL might be caught mid, but Berserker has no damage items, so they'll just both walk it off. UK Fallen continue to farm, trying to get to the second item, as I mentioned. Meanwhile, mid lane though, Frost is caught out of position by multiple members of Grid Strikers. And now David Taicho's turn to get caught here, maybe. Hail of Arrows, it's completely cancelled by their jump in. Bard ults as well. But to rub salt on the wound. And mid-wave is getting pushed in, but low HP on STC means this Morgard is up for grabs. He's not able to steal it. David Taicho tried, but Ninja instantly capitalizes on his misposition. They will go down. Serpent here attempted by STC to get some money back, but a massive wave is amassing here mid-wave. So they're gonna have to go back fairly soon, and they will. Magic Knight, Teleport Strike connects, but threefold slash unable as JSL cancels their chase down. Threefold Strike though will connect onto him, and he will go down. Bard, low HP, UK Fallen will follow, and now Frost, the only one alive, as STC may have overcooked, and now Grid Strikers force a game 4. Can I just say though, it's not my fault that UK Fallen does not hit any CS with the Ogre. How does that make sense? How is he not CSing with Ogre? It cannot be that hard. Archer has like 70 damage. Actually, Archer is the exact same damage as Ogre. How is it even remotely any harder? I don't get it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We just play solid here and win the game. Archer ban is insane. What? What? Grid Strikers, are you okay? That is picked up here for free. Pyromancer and Swordsman here for their side, but no Executioner means Priestess is free for me. And then we can decide what the ADC is in a moment. Not right now, though. I haven't out yet. Berserker is open. We'll just take that. Oh, they took Gunner. That's really big. I think we give Damien Taicho Cavalry. Because we need Chase Down for Gunner here. And then for ADC, what are options? Not many good options. We don't have any range. Sniper might be the play. Also, I've noticed Sniper's headshot has never crit. So building attack speed on her might literally be pointless. I might be dumb. And she's supposed to be like rely on her headshot. Like just entirely raw damage. I think that is actually the case. I need to adjust this. Alright, Frost back on Knight. Demon Taicho now on Cavalry though, so he needs to be there for team fights. So he will be there for the first one, that's for sure. Need to adjust the builds here as well. So, counter jungle, focus top side, steal that camp. Demon Taicho, HP first. We'll go AD first. You're against Ninja. You can win this lane. And go Go HP third item. No, defense third item is fine. Onyx. 81st is fine. I don't think they can burst you. The only threat will be late game. Gunner will like kill you, but hopefully Frost at least like compensates for that, you know, to taunt them. And then we have JSL on heals as well. Hopefully that's enough. They didn't build any what's its face? They didn't build any they don't have any anti-heal on them. For Gunner, I think this is fine. Okay, what for everything else? Always join for early Serpent, Damien Tide Show. You're the 1-4 split. Defensive attacks, force fight. We have a better fight force. I think this is fine. Alright. Game 4. STC versus Grid Strikers. Last game, they got a little funky with the Ogre carry. Did not work out at all. This time, though, a little more bread and butter, a little more meta. Priestess support and UK Fallen on Sniper. But Grid Strikers have the stronger bot lane early. Grid Strikers have the better bot lane early on. Frost trading with Pyromancer. I'm not sure if this is the best idea. Will lose a lot of his HP and will be forced to recall probably. Meanwhile, bot lane, Swordsman takes a tower shot. Not ideal. But will be alright. Taunt connects on the Pyromancer though. Under tower will go down. Frost gets first blood. Top lane, Ninja. Winning the 1v1 against Cavalry. Somehow. Don't know how that's happening. But Damien Tide Show, as long as he doesn't go down here, is fine. Ninja is incredibly reliant on Snowball. As long as he doesn't get a massive lead and then a kill and then gets items early, it should be fine. As he will fall off later with Knight in our team. So just trading for now, trying to fight back at least somewhat. So mid and bottom, sorry, mid and top, struggling here for STC, but a little bit par for the course for mid lane. Top lane is the surprising one, to be honest, as Tarek looked for an angle there, but doesn't quite get it. Ninja really forcing this tower take. But meanwhile, mid lane again, Reneko taken out with Onyx assisting that kill. So Frost getting really ahead now of this Pyromancer. 300 gold up, and of course, again, struggling with the CS, but that doesn't really matter if just keeps getting kills and keeps getting ahead of this gold. Well, it does matter a little bit, of course. You would like CS on your Knight, but God forbid this man hits a CS. David Taicho now rotating mid here, setting up for Serpent. Will charge up, will be first contact here. Swordsman out of position, gets stunned up, gets knocked up as well. The heal comes up for Priestess, and the heal is pretty good from their side, but David Taito takes a lot of damage here. Serpent starting up here, and David Taito just simply backs off. Starts heading back up to the top side. Ninja with Teleport Strike is available, looking for an angle to jump on somebody, but doesn't quite get there. Gunner shooting a lot here, poking JSL and UK falling back under the tower, but should be fine. Meanwhile, mid lane, Frost is trying to 1v1 Pyromancer here with the level and item advantage, but doesn't really get anything else done. Infernus is used on him. But again, Frost, pretty tanky guy, and mages don't have much damage yet. But he's still fighting, so he might just die here from being out of position. Like, just being royally out of position. Frost, are you serious? Frost is royally out of position. Have I mentioned that? He is... Why? Why are you... What the... Frost actually kept fighting until he literally couldn't leave. Incredible. That was the most baffling strategy I've ever seen. I mean, he made space for bottom lane. UK Fallen is now ahead by 500 gold because of that. So, like, Swordsman could not lane because Shrine Maiden was busy fighting the Knight. But still, he didn't have to go for that long. He literally didn't have to die for that. An absolute disaster class by Frost. Doesn't matter though. Taunt lands on the Priestess. nearly gets the kill. Will get so he gets 3 kills anyway. If you only looked at the stat and you had no idea what the net worth was, you'd be like, man, Frost is doing great. 3-1. This man is not. This man is barely even. Meanwhile, topside, speaking of barely even, David Taicho, a full item tier down against Ninja is pretty bad, considering you were meant to be the mobilization against him. Teleport strike, the shuriken toss connects into him. Divine intervention as well to give him heals. Bullet will miss, but Onyx will now follow through, killing off the Ninja with Berserker. Now Gunner looking for an angle, doing a lot of damage. Execution hits on multiple. Infernus hits and kills off Sniper. Now Leaf Strike coming in. The banner is down for the side of FTC, and the heals are superb. The enemy team, though, Grid Strikers are still all alive, but now Gunner's out of position. Gets Leaf Struck and will go down. Berserker nearly died, but the healing is so good from JSL. I don't know how much healing he's already done, but he's going quite crazy. Pyromancer trying to do the damage, but the healing is so, haven't mentioned, so disgusting. Now JSL out of position, though the healing is still good. The barriers are up, and Frost will back away. And now STC ready for round 2 potentially, and JSL has to recall though. And UK Fallen has no interest in fighting this anymore. Morgan is still being taken. Divine intervention from base to keep everyone healthy. The banner goes down as well, and now Ninja trying to get a kill. 3-fold slash to get the kill on David Taicho, but doesn't get it. And holy moly, JSL on this Priestess and Frost on this Knight, keeping everyone alive. But Onyx now, no healing available, but Sniper is here. Bullet will land onto Pyromancer. Infernus hits on multiple. Onyx nearly goes down, but now Priestess is dead. That's a lot of healing down. And now Grid Striker's looking to rout STC out of this Morguard take, and will successfully do so. Everyone is backed up, but for some reason Swordsman is under tower. Might just go down, and he will. Frost gets that kill, baiting them into tower range. But again, Grid Strikers, attempt number 3 onto the Morguard. Onyx is now here with ult available. David Taicho is here, and Banner is ready as well for Knight. Ult is ready for JSL as well. Divine Intervention is ready whenever they need it. Knight trying to defend, but Sniper will get picked up by the Ninja jumping in. Divine Intervention finally used to protect David Taicho and Onyx. They're both low, but the healing is so good. Haven't mentioned that. The healing is insane. Onyx will go in. Infernus will chip him away. David Taicho trying to connect into Pyromancer will get that kill. STC fighting tooth and nail. These elongated fights not favoring Grid Strikers at all, as Gunner tries to shoot someone down but doesn't quite get the damage down into Berserker there. Now Knight getting shot up by multiple bullets there. Swordsman trying to do something. Cavalry charge connects though, and the Priestess keeps everyone healthy. Now Gunner trying to take Serpent, setting up for it as Ninja will come through. Sniper back alive for UK Fallen, and first item done. Is 0-2, but still scales, so that's a little fine for now as SEC tries to do more guard. Grid Strikers coming in to contest. Teleport Strike connects onto Sniper, though. 3-fold slash as well will pick him off. Banner is finally down here for the side of SEC, but Infernus hits onto multiple targets. Ninja leaps in, but the Shrine Gate is down. Gunner trying to shoot down Onyx, but not quite there. Berserker will lift. Divine Intervention as well to keep everyone healthy, and the Gunner will go down. The damage sources from Grid Strikers are getting picked off one at a time. JSL now being the focus fire here by the side of Grid Strikers. He's getting chased under tower, but Onyx is here, full health and ready to engage. Looking for a Leaf Strike angle. Doesn't quite want to commit onto Pyromancer just yet. Finally, will connect, and the Cavalry is also there. Literally, the Cavalry has arrived. Priestess, Pride Maiden, will be under tower and will survive. Top lane, finally, Grid Strikers have to pay attention to it. The wave is massive, but no, they say no, never mind. STC is on Morguard. They really want to stop this take. Leaf Strike connects again onto the Sniper, but Banner is down. So is the healing. Sniper survives just barely. Leaf Strike misses, and it goes into Cavalry instead. Swordsman is killed during the meantime. Ninja trying to kill off Sniper to reduce the damage output by STC, but is not even successful in that, so Morguard is free, and now everyone is getting rounded by Grid Strikers. Ninja gets hit with a shuriken toss. I'm not sure if he wanted to do that. Shrine Maiden trying to hold midway, but the Morguard wave is here. Sniper doing chip damage from a distance. Pyromancer trading with the poke, but the healing from JSL is superior. Look at the healing. Everyone is healthy. Shrine Maiden now exposes no tower there. Banner goes down to keep everyone healthy, and the taunt connects as well. UK Fallen get the headshot onto Pyromancer, and the death ball continues to roll. Execution comes in but does no damage. Onyx on the Berserker goes a little crazy, will go down. But there's still 50 seconds on this Morgard buff, and someone is making the executive call. Keep going. Bullet will fly through, trying to kill off Priestess, but she doesn't die. So this game might just be over. They're trying to kill off Priestess, so the stain stopped them from ending the game, but it's not quite enough. JSL still even has Divine Intervention ready. The tower is falling. Grid Strikers, they're trying for their playoff lives to stay in it, but Batter is down. Nexus is half HP. They're really trying, but Divine Intervention keeps everyone alive. JSL says, keep pushing, god damn it. Morgard wave is still up for 13 seconds. David Touch is the only one who's staying. Everyone else has decided to back off for Serpents. And Grid Strikers will live to fight another day. But they need a solution for Priestess, and they need it yesterday. It is truly that bad right now. As Priestess finishes the first item, Prophet of the Abyss. Holy, that's gonna be disgusting. Building the HP item second now so that he can't get bursted by Ninja. UK Fallen almost to that second item. David Taicho already to his second item. Shrine Gate to push back against STC. They recall to get their items. And now Frost almost finishing in the second item defensive. Berserker has his crits fully loaded. Taunt lands onto Shrine Maiden. Meanwhile, topside though, Ninja is picked off by Cavalry and Onyx on Berserker. And now Grid Strikers, this looks really bad. 14,000 gold lead. Bullet will connect onto multiple as Cavalry just charges through. There is no follow-up. There is no answer. Pyromancer chasing down Priestess, but Priestess just walks it off now, surrounded from all sides, trying to peel them away. David Taicho doesn't even care about her at this point. They'll just let her take the mid tower. We'll take Morgard, they say. Thank you very much. As Reneko pushing in the wave, making sure that the mid ending through mid is a lot harder. But still, Morgard is taken. Now Reneko exposed. Onyx looking for that kill. Lands the stun. Leap strike as well. Infernus dodged there. And now Taunt is going to connect here from Frost. And now Reneko leap struck and killed. Now Shrine Maiden out of position, trying to come in to save her. Taunt is just barely out of range, but the knockup will slow him down enough. Divine Intervention to heal everyone up as Shrine Gate comes through, does literally nothing. Gunner is trying to shoot back, but the tanks are too tanky, the net worth is too net worthy, and the money is too cash. Ninja coming through, teleport strike does nothing, and the game is over. Grid Strikers eliminated by SCC 3-1, and we will have a rematch for the Grand Finals. What a series. And if I lost that game before, I would have been very shocked. But we got some very valuable information. First of all, Ogre Carry is trash. And second of all, we need more than 2 damage carries. Because it seems like... Well, our previous traditional strategy of having 2 damage carries meant that if one of the damage carries wasn't doing so well, it would go to, you know, it'd be a disaster. And I mean, to be honest, UK Fallen has not been playing good recently. Like, I have not been impressed by his body of work. Like in these playoffs, sorry. In the match against Kinetic Surge and in the match against Grid Strikers, UK Fallen was like mediocre at best. Like everyone else stepped up. Frost has been our best player. Again, I cannot believe I'm saying that. Frost has been our best player. JSL had his spotlight on Priestess there. But, like, Frost is literally single-handedly holding this team together right now. His redemption arc is complete. What can I say? Anyways, that'll be the end of this episode. And, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time as well. Wow, what a series. And... yeah, playoff finale tomorrow. Hopefully.